fam, we are happy to be back like we never left. You get what I mean? We are happy to be back like we never left. You get what I'm saying? Everyone's having a great time. The people that obviously finished their whole fasting thing and everything, like Kelly and that, fam. Kelly, what do you do, by the way?
What do you mean? What do I do?
How did you celebrate?
How did you celebrate?
I ate a lot of meat, bro.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you?
I ate a lot of meat, bro. All the meat I've been missing out, but I had to pack everything in.
Yeah. Then cool,
Yeah, obviously
bro.
with family and that, but yeah, it was nice.
Nah. You know what? Same here as well, fam. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, same here, yeah?
Same here, bro. Same here,
Okay.
bro. You know what I'm saying? I had a lot of food, a lot of meat, lamb and everything. I don't know the reason why they love lamb too much, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm more for beef guy, you know. You get me?
Why is it lamb? That's a good question.
Do you know what? That's a very good question. You know what? I've never asked that question before.
Because that is like the undisclosed meat of Muslims is lamb.
Lamb.
Why?
I don't know. Do you know what? I need to ask that question the next time I'm around them. What's that?
I think the Quran's about something like that. I don't know, I'm just guessing it, but it says Lamb of God takes away the sin.
The lamb, that might have something to do with it. I don't know about for
I don't know,
Muslims
man.
though.
But I think it's just it tastes good, bro. It tastes good.
Fam, I've always preferred beef. I'm not gonna lie.
And also, it's got to be halal, innit?
Yeah, of course,
Definitely.
of course, definitely.
But I agree with that. If I have a choice, I'm going beef.
Beef all day.
Never a question.
You know what I mean? All day. You know, but then like everyone's like, yo, we gonna have some lamb. I'm thinking, all right, cool.
Yeah. But lamb is sweet. I prefer lamb to beef, you know?
Yeah.
Why?
beef, bro.
Why?
Lamb
I prefer
is
beef.
soft.
Succulent, bro. You know about that succulent, succulent meat.
You know what I'm saying?
He's a
This guy's
texture.
ready.
He's a texture man.
You know, fam, you like using this word succulent and everything.
Yeah, listen.
Sounding like Anthony Majors and that. Right?
we didn't
Sound like Anthony Majors now, right? You guys, all them Anthony Major vibes in there. What's his name again? yeah, like it's Anthony Majors, isn't it?
I think that's right.
No,
I know who
Anthony.
you meant when you said it.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever his name is,
definitely
bro.
not Anthony. Because you
got
got it wrong, though. You've got it
know.
wrong like loads of times today, bro.
I know, fam. We were having a conversation earlier this afternoon, man. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? Listen, we are back.
Yeah.
We are back to have a good time. We're going to have a wonderful time. We've got so much to talk about. You know what I'm saying? You know, should we start though?
We should.
Should we start?
It's about that time. We should.
It's about time. Listen. This is Fresh Off the Boat Show. You know what I'm saying? The best show in the world. There is no other place that you can be except from here. You know what I mean? It's a whole vibe and that. You know what I'm saying? This is where you come to get the gist, to get the laugh. You know what I'm saying? And also, in the jokes and everything, I hope you take away a lesson. You know what I'm saying? So for you, man, that are just coming here for the first time, subscribe to the channel, watch the videos, leave a like, leave a comment, share it, tell a friend to tell a friend.
Or tell an enemy to tell him.
Because they got friends too. You know what I'm saying? And that's a whole fact. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Toby.
I go by the name Lace Cadence.
That's it, bro.
It's Kojo here.
And it's Kelly.
Yeah. Listen, listen, man. You guys are probably tired of our face and everything, but our guy right here just came in from the States and everything. You know what I mean? So we are
bless.
gonna be catching up with him and all that.
I appreciate y'all
You know
having
what I'm
me,
saying?
for real.
Getting to know him and hopefully you guys get to know him too. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. That's the
boy
goal.
Kane is in that, bro. You get what I'm saying?
That's the goal. That's the goal.
Yo.
No, that was big, me.
Fam, listen, bro. Some of these guys, this is the thing. Some of these guys are into Afrobeats right now. I'm not, like, I'm not trying to shame them or whatever the case is, But they need to. Some of them need to go through their history and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's
You get
useful
me?
for everyone.
Nah, it's useful for everyone. You know what I'm saying? Because some of these people, obviously, we have the Wizkids of the world, the Burna Boys of the world, the Davidos of the world, and all that. But there are people that pave the way, though.
No doubt. It's
You
true.
know what I'm saying? There are people that pave the way. But you know what?
We talked
bro?
about this, Lipsy. We literally did just talk about this.
Yeah?
Just the fact that a lot of the OGs go under the radar. Like the
Absolutely.
people that actually were doing it before it was, popular.
Yeah. No. It's a fact because when you really think about it, obviously we didn't have social media back then. You know, we didn't have the social media that we have today. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of people were doing it, but they were probably doing it in their little corners of the States or wherever they're from.
Right.
You know, but now, thankfully, we got social media now. It's global. Those boundaries have been broken down now. You get me? So
It's a whole different game.
yeah, it's a whole different game right now.
Yeah.
You know? But we're having this conversation just before we start. Yeah, we're just gonna touch on something that we talked about last week. You get me?
Okay.
You know, and it's so funny because I didn't know that this was gonna create a whole wave for me. You get me? But you know what? Before I say it, some of you lot that are in my DMs, listen, I salute you guys for sure. I salute you guys, yeah. But when you watch our videos and that, yeah, I enjoy having conversations with you guys. But also to help the analytics as well on YouTube, leave your comments in the comment section. You get what I'm saying? Leave your comments, leave your likes, and then feel free to slide into our DMs. You get what I'm saying?
In that order.
Yeah. Leave a comment, leave a like, and then you can slide into our DMs. And trust me, as you guys know, I'm always available to talk. So the conversation that we were having last week, because I said, this is what I said, not everyone is a legend. I'm talking about the old acts and everything.
Okay.
We respect them. We respect what they've done for the culture, right? But I do not believe that every one of them is a legend. There are legends, there are OGs.
There is a big difference.
There's a big difference. Two-Face is a legend. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
P Square is a legend.
Yeah.
Before P Square, no one was dancing in our culture like that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? When P Square came to the scene, everybody started dancing.
Yeah.
No one really was singing the way Two-Face was.
Yep.
But when he came into the scene, obviously he came in with Plantation Boys and all them boys and everything, and then he went solo. He pushed the culture forward, right? When you look at the band, when they came back from the UK, no one really was dressing like them. We were dressing more of the American style. The baggies and the baggy t-shirts and everything. But they came in with the skinny jeans and all that stuff, right? They came in with a whole different
They were
swag,
the first people to do that. Yeah.
right? A whole different swag and a whole different sound.
I spoke to him about that.
Yeah?
He came on my show and we had a long conversation about that later. Yeah.
Exactly, right? So, what I was trying to say, which obviously you cannot disagree with me a little bit.
Yeah.
You
I
get
do
me?
this, yeah. Of course I do. I do disagree with
You
you.
get what I mean? He disagreed with me a little bit.
Tell him.
Yeah, nah,
You get me? But then the thing is, I was having this conversation with someone over the phone because someone heard the podcast and we were having a conversation. And I said, see it this way. And I understand that what you're trying to do, Kels, is you're trying to give everybody their flowers. But then when I look at it, it's unfair to the people that actually put in the work more than the other people. I understand that you're trying to give everybody love, but it's unfair to the legends, the people that actually did the people that played a very vital role in pushing the culture forward. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Which is the reason why I said not everyone can get that title. Because when you look at it this way, Cristiano Ronaldo, the Real Madrid team that he played in, right? Because somebody was asking me, okay, how about the Plantation Boys? Are they legends? I said it's a legendary group. But Blackface and Face are not legends. The same way, when you look at Cristiano Ronaldo, the team that he played in, the Real Madrid team.
That's a legendary team.
That's a legendary team.
But not all the players.
But not all the players are legends. You have Sergio Ramos, you have Casillas, you have Cristiano Ronaldo, you have Benzema.
That's a good metaphor.
But sport.
I disagree with that metaphor.
But sports is hard to compare to music.
Yeah, sports is very different.
Can you hear me?
Right.
No, bro. What's going on, bro? You good?
Yep.
No, I disagree with that
Talk to me.
metaphor. They are all legends in their departments. They all contribute in their own very way, just like the way Sergio Ramos contributes. He's not. You might say Cristiano Ronaldo is the star of the team.
No.
But at the same time, Cristiano Ronaldo. I get what you're saying, but
No,
Cristiano.
you did not hear me because you just mentioned Sergio Ramos. I said Sergio Ramos is a legend.
Oh, I thought you said.
No.
Okay.
You got me? I said Sergio Ramos.
My bad.
What I'm saying is,
even to express on that, the first team of that Real Madrid squad, they're all legends.
That's what I'm saying, but there's more players than that.
Yeah, obviously there are players that did not play at all.
Exactly.
But that
So you're
Yeah,
saying the
that-
first team, innit?
First, like say they won. What did they win? They won like bare cups and all that. Everybody that partake in them winning all them cups that they won are legends. I don't care if you played 2 times or you did not score a goal, but you contributed.
No, they're not legends.
Yeah, I don't see it the same way because I'm thinking about basketball in that same metaphor. Like,
Okay.
there's a lot of legendary teams, but you're not looking at people that were on the bench and played 1 minute a game as a legend.
No.
They were on a legendary team.
They were on a legendary
But
team.
I'm not going to put them on the same category. Like, you got MJ, you got Pippen, you got all the legends, and then you got the bench players that no one even heard of. They're not the same as those guys.
You know what I'm saying? And to me, and
if
to
they
me,
did not
okay.
contribute, then yeah.
Well, but
But
if
if
they
they co-
contribute, they put
if
a
they
minute in,
contributed-
like you said. They played a minute in the game, and they contributed.
Yeah, of course. I mean, the way I
But
see
they're not legends.
music, no, but sports is different though.
No, it's the same thing.
No, it's not. 'Cause
It's the same thing. No.
Sports is a bit like, okay, now say for Afrobeat now. We're going back in the day. This is not now Afrobeat as we know it now.
Yes.
So if you're back in Nigeria and people can hear your songs outside of Nigeria, I think you're legend, bro. Because nobody was doing that. That's
bro.
paving the way for me.
No.
Because nobody was listening for any other song except for the songs we were used to.
Do you
at
know
that
what?
time.
Do you know what? The example that you just gave right now, is a very good example, because it's a very good example when you look at the Chicago Bulls of Michael Jordan's team
In his era.
in his era.
Yeah.
You have Michael Jordan, you have Scotty, you have Dennis Rodman,
Right.
right? They are legends.
The legends are usually memorable.
Are memorable.
I
You get what
can't
I'm saying?
remember half the people on the benches of those teams.
That is my point. So when you look at the people, the older acts of Afrobeats, yes, they did their thing. Just like you said, whether you contributed 2 minutes or 3 minutes, and then, yes, they did their thing. They played in that era, right? But that does not make them legends. They were in that era, just like a team, just like the Real Madrid team that I just gave right now. You get what I'm saying? That's a legendary team. Destiny's Child is a legendary group. But are you gonna say that
You can't even remember her
Michelle
name. There it is.
and Kelly are legends?
I don't-
No, Beyonce is the legend of that group, but it is a legendary group.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? So I look at Afrobeats that way, because if you say whether you put in 20 hours or whether you put in 2 minutes, that makes you a legend. Now it is unfair to the people that put in 20 hours, because the people that put in 20 hours played a vital role, right, in pushing this forward. Not the people that put in 2 minutes. You get what I mean? That is like having a group, let's say a group assignment, and I do all the assignments, and you did not. But then you not come out and say, yeah, we all did it. You get what I'm saying? That's not how it works. To me, that's how I'm looking at it. And shout out to them guys and everything.
Not to take away from anything that the...
Not
yeah.
to take away from anything that they did. You get what I'm saying? They are OGs in the game. They should deserve their respect, right? But some of them, I cannot put them in the same category as a P Square, Two-Face, The Band, Don Jazzy, Jimmy Jazz.
So they are OGs, but they are not legends.
They are not
Yeah,
legends.
you don't see different
it's based on the success you had then.
What?
You're basing your category, putting them like, so it's based on the success you had, like in
Okay.
That's what you're basing it off.
No.
Because I don't think
P
that's
Square.
what you should base it off.
P Square.
Yeah.
Who was doing what P Square was doing before P Square came into the game?
What?
I want to chime in there very quickly, just on what you said. I get your point. However, to be a legend has to come with some level of success.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You cannot be a legend without an insurmountable level of success.
That's kind of what I was saying is...
Literally needs to be like, where people are like, yeah.
That's the guy.
Influential success.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
made change.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? If you're talking about Michael Jackson, for example, when you mention that name, what do you think in your head when you hear that name?
There's a fair bit of success, but it's not like, okay, fine. Most people did not have the success that P Square had though. So are you going to say P Square is just the only legendary group that we had in Nigeria? No. The same way, good example you made with the Plantation Boys. In my eyes, each and every one of them are legends. Because each and every one of them have done their part. Now, they did not have the same success like Two-Face had, but they had success. Face was big. Blackface was big. Maybe in some people's eyes, they were not. But in my eyes, these guys were big too.
Yeah, but
That's what I'm saying. Success is a bit like, okay, how do you judge the success there? Is it what? Is it you sell a million records or you sell what?
Yeah, but the
where's
thing
gauge?
is, no. See, but this is the thing though. The gauge is, did you at some point in the culture, did you play a vital role? Was there a moment in the culture where we look at and be like, that is a moment?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
That's what I'm noticing about everybody that you're mentioning is like they have a specific
That
thing
was a moment.
no one can deny that they did it.
You get what I'm saying?
A specific thing, kind of.
Exactly. When P Square came out, we have not seen. Yes, we had the ushers of the world and everything, but that was in the States, right? But we didn't have that in our culture, right? And then P Square just came out. We saw these two twins dancing, break dancing, and everything. People were break dancing on the streets. You get what I'm saying? But they had so much success with it. You get what I'm saying? And then we saw more hits. More hits came in with a whole different swag. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? We didn't have that. That was a moment in our culture. Now you had the DJ Jimmy Jack. You get what I'm saying? When you look at Jimmy Jack, he reminds you of Fun Flex. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? He reminds you of some of these guys. Like he had that swag and everything. No one was doing that. You get what I'm saying? Yes, there were other DJs, but I cannot take away from Jimmy Jatt and give it and say, okay, yeah, these people are legends too, just because they were playing in that era. The same way the Real Madrid team, yes, they played with Cristiano Ronaldo, but up until today, who do we mention? We mention Cristiano Ronaldo. We mention Benzema. We mention Sergio Ramos. We mention Casillas. But that was a legendary group or team. So that was a legendary era. They played a role, but there are people where we got put them here and there are
But you think if you go to Real Madrid now, let's stick to that example. If you go to Real Madrid and you ask the Real Madrid faithfuls, do you think they see most of those guys that you don't see as legends, as legends?
That's a good point.
They would now depending on who you ask, which is the reason why you keep on saying in your eyes.
Exactly.
You keep saying in your eyes. But when the history is written, there are people that are gonna have chapters.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? There are people that are gonna have chapters, just like the Bible. I'm sure that Jesus Christ had a lot of people flowing and everything, but we hear of John, Peter. Those are the legends. If you look at it that way. So in our history of Afrobeats, there are people that are gonna have chapters because they had moments. The same way when Banky Dublin came out and now brought in Wizkid. You go, I mean, Wizkid now just blew up the whole thing. Yeah. Now you have Burna. Now you have Davido. You get what I'm saying? So those people are going to have chapters. Now in the chapters, different names can be now mentioned. But they have chapters in the history books. That's what I think.
No, I think, yeah, you're right. But just for me, the pool is a bit bigger than what you have it. Because I see many contributors, not just the very, very big ones. Because before Wizkid, there was the One Day Code that paved the way for Wizkid. Yeah. Now, someone that doesn't know will say, oh, One Day Code is no legend. But this is someone that paved the way for...
I think, just because you said that, I see, personally for me, I understand it could be controversial, so people might have different opinions, but I feel One Day Code is a big legend.
Yeah. I do too.
I feel like, I feel he's more of an underrated legend.
He is. He definitely is.
His new track came out recently, and I was listening to it, and I was like, God, I want to sing like this.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I'm like, wow.
Yeah, he was. I mean,
it still wows me even after all this time.
I also feel like legends withstand the test of time.
Yeah,
and one day is no question done that.
Do you know what? I will put One Day Code in hip hop. Lil Wayne.
Yeah. Yes.
Lil Wayne breathed in that group from the older acts to the new acts. You get what I'm saying? He gave birth to all these guys that we're seeing right now. Yeah. One Day Code, was that guy. He was there with the old guys, but then he ushered in the new guys as well.
And still manages to be relevant
and still
on his own.
Exactly. So I look at him like Wayne.
Yeah. I think that's a fair comparison.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. So someone we did not mention was Bado, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Olamide. Legend or no legend? That is a legend in my eyes.
Olamide, definitely.
Olamide is a legend.
No question.
Olamide, yeah, Olamide is a legend because if you look at what he's creating right now.
And also his sound when he first came out was not. He brought his own sound.
Yeah, but then if I now you see that's where I might disagree here, right here. His sound, I look at him as offspring from the Green, right?
Without a doubt.
Yeah, but the reason why I will give him the legend status is just like Wayne. Wayne brought in Nicki, brought in Drake. Now, when you look at the people that Olamide is bringing in the game right now, yeah, the Asakes of the world, the Fireboys of the world. Who else again? Adekunle Gold and everything. You know what I'm saying, bro? You can't deny it.
He's behind a lot of shit.
He's behind a lot of shit. You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
You get what I'm saying? Not a lot of people can do what he's doing.
That's a legendary status.
That's a legendary
But
status.
what people that bettered that Green uncle?
You said what?
Well, it's people like Lord of Ajasa and them lot that bettered that Green then.
Now.
See, so that's what I'm saying. It's a bit subjective. Like if you know, then okay, it's the pool. It'll be wider for me. That's why I'm like, for me, the pool is like wide. So that's why when I'm calling names, to be like, oh, I'm not about that. But in my eyes, it is legend because I used to listen to him before that.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
I feel you make a good point, but also that's where the OGs come in. You get what I'm saying? That's where the OG status, you know.
So them are OGs, not legends.
I can't give them legendary status, bro. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? Yeah, you know what? That was a thing, bro. That was a thing. A lot of people called and we had this conversation and everything. That's part one of the conversation that we had. You get me? Look at me. I said we're just gonna dwell on this for 5 minutes.
This
It's 5 minutes already.
20
bro.
minutes later.
You get me? But another one was, what I said about Burna Boy and Drake.
Oh.
Right? Yeah. And I said, like,
What did you say?
Run that back one more time.
Don't bite your tongue. this
listen,
time.
I promise you guys, we have loads of things to talk about, yeah? Fam, what I said, because I think people kind of misunderstood what I was trying to say, yeah? I did not say in any of my soliloquy, yeah? I did not say that Burna Boy is as big as Drake. What I said was, when I look at what Burna Boy is doing in terms of concerts and live shows and everything, yeah? And the places that he's selling out at, all right?
Okay.
I don't think that there is anywhere Drake can sell out that Burna cannot sell out. Because when I look at it, and I follow Drake's career and everything, and last week, we were debating that whether Drake and Burna came out at the same time. Drake actually came out in 2007. You got me? Burna came out around 2012, right? Drake has not done a stadium before.
No, apparently he hasn't.
He hasn't done a stadium
No,
before.
Stadium,
That's by
yeah.
choice.
Thank you. That is by choice.
That's by choice.
Do you know what, bro? This guy's from the States, yeah? And that's the reason why I'm so happy that you're here today, bro. You know what I'm
This
saying?
is something we can definitely touch on.
No, we can definitely touch about that. All right, cool. Talk to me.
Well, I feel what you're saying from a perspective of what they've actually done, and if you compare them, because Burna has done like probably bigger venues than Drake.
Yeah.
So I understand that, but I just think Drake's reach is just, you can't compare the two.
But what I said is, if Burna and Drake drop a music today,
Okay.
1,000% sure Drake is gonna sell way more than Burna in terms of units and streams and all that stuff. Right?
Yeah.
But I'm talking about venues now.
Yeah.
If Drake comes to the UK and does the O2, Burna can do the O2, right?
Yeah.
Now, when someone called me yesterday and we were talking about it, they said get into semantics of, okay, how many nights? Now, I'm not talking about how many nights.
No, just a single show. We'll
Just
keep
a
it
single
there.
show.
We'll keep
I
it there.
think this location comes into play very, very well here.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? Burna Boy has sold out in the UK. He sold out in America. He's picking and choosing where he can sell out.
He knows his markets.
He knows his markets. He knows where he can market
You wanna
himself.
know Drake's
And
market?
he can easily sell out. Drake's market
The
is
world.
Is exactly.
The whole wide world.
Oh, man. You know what? That's a good one, though. But the thing is, when I look at it, the other day, Drake
I'm
was...
sorry to cut you off, bro.
No. You took the words out of my mouth.
Yeah, I knew where he was going.
But you know what, bro? Drake the other time was in the Caribbean. You got me? Drake the other time, he does Europe like this. And now he's getting into the American market and everything.
You're talking about Burna Boy there.
Sorry, I'm talking about Burna Boy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's about to do, I believe, the
He's doing well. He's doing super well in the American market.
Yeah.
Better than any other artist.
I said it.
Yeah, better than Wizkid for sure.
Do you know what, bro? I'm glad you said this shit. I'm glad you said it.
And it's no knock to Wiz's hustle because they're very comparable, but I just think Burner's show is a little bit more like fine-tuned. It's a more of an experience. Wizkid is true to his music when he performs, and it's very mellow and it's very like he just does him.
Yeah.
And when you see Burner, it's like a whole ass
The whole
concert.
package.
You know what? That's what we've always talked about this. I said when I look at Burna's live shows and everything, he's been putting in the work and everything.
You could tell.
right? Yeah, he's been doing the work and perfecting his craft
You could tell.
on stage.
Yeah.
You know, and the guy who I was speaking with last week, you wanna say
And I
something?
say that's a very valid point because I feel like, not to take away from what Burner does in the studio, but I think Wiz puts more time in. He locks himself in the studio, and you can kind of tell from what they present musically.
Yeah.
So Burna Boy is like, his picture is to have a more worldwide brand and more like a concert brand. Wiz's brand is like, I want my shit to sound perfect. I want it to sound mixed and mastered to the fullest. I want people to put this on when they're chilling and relaxing. And I'm gonna spend hella time in the studio and fine tune like my sound.
I hear that.
You know what I mean?
I hear that. But do you know what? Just from what you said right now, yeah, because the guy said something which kind of touched me. I don't know how I feel about it. So I'm just gonna throw it out in the room, and you lot tell me what you think about it, right? The guy said that Wizkid is the GOAT, yeah, but Burna Boy, he's the best artist ever. Does that make sense? So I said, what do you mean by that? I said, what do you mean by that? He said to me, Kanye West is regarded as the best artist in hip hop, artist, but Jay-Z is regarded as the best rapper. You get what I'm saying?
So how does that translate to?
So when you're talking about body of work, artist, like everything, right? You're gonna look at Kanye West when you talk about his albums, his sound, his music, and everything. Now, when you're talking about bars, rap, Jay-Z is that guy.
Yeah.
So he was saying, when you look at Wizkid, if you're talking about accolades, if you're talking about achievements, all that stuff, right? He's the GOAT.
Yeah.
Hard to deny
But,
that, yeah.
but Burna Boy is a better artist than Wizkid. Take it away.
But it's a hard one, bro. It's a hard
I was
one.
gonna say, I'm not taking that one first. We'll start on the right side.
That's subjective, though.
Yeah.
It's all
That's
subjective.
very
very
subjective,
subjective.
right?
All of this is subjective.
No, absolutely. It depends on who you ask, though.
Yeah, straight
You
up.
got me? It depends on who you ask. Because I was really thinking about that.
I feel like he's looking at Burna Boy as a complete artist. Like what you've just mentioned, you know, like his stage performance, his appearance on stage, what he brings to the stage. He's a complete artist. Yeah. Whereas obviously Wizkid is a super talented musician when it comes to music. He's not an all-round artist that can outperform anyone on stage.
Do you know what? I've always. Do you know what? When we have these sort of conversations, yeah, it's a very hard one because I'm not trying to compare and contrast the both of them. You get what I'm saying? Like all of them are goats in their rights and everything. Yeah. But I've always thought that when you come to stage performance, like you said, Cole, right, bro, I don't think anyone is touching Burna.
Nah, you've
they're
said
not.
that over.
They're not.
You've said that.
I've said that for at least 2 years now, bro. When it comes to stage,
They're not.
no one is touching Burna, bro.
No.
He's putting a lot of work when it comes to stage because that was what my boy was saying when we were talking on the phone. He said, when you look at Wizkid and Davido, they do not do stage performances. They don't do live shows as much as Burna does.
Right.
Burna is always on the road
At all times.
at all times.
It's part of his brand.
So he's
It
working.
definitely is. It definitely is.
He's working. So obviously, if you're putting in that much work, you're gonna get very good. You can do this in your sleep.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
This is funny. Can I chime in here?
Yeah,
Because
talk
my
to me.
homegirl literally was just saying this to me before I came. She said, when do you think when is Burna's run gonna end?
Yeah, it's crazy.
And I said, I actually made me think about it because I was like, damn, his show is actually, his brand is his show kind of.
Yeah.
And that that can't go on forever.
That can go on forever, man. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it got me thinking like, damn, I feel like this is kind of where Wiz is setting himself up for longevity, maybe past Burna, because when Burna burns out, no pun intended,
We's gonna still be there.
when he can't rock the show the same, they probably still got years left in the tank, but you know, it does
He's
come
still
a
young
point.
though. Yeah, he's still very young.
Yeah,
So like he has a long time in his belt.
he does have there's time for him to figure out what will be the next phase. I just wonder what that will be for him because he is all in on the show. Like that's his brand right now.
No, you got a point there. When it comes
You know
to
what I
that
mean?
stage where you cannot rock the show that much
Because he's
anymore.
going hard every show, like full, like you can't
No, you can't keep that up.
but-
touch
forever.
45 in
But
this.
do you think that is just taking away shine from his music? Because if you actually forget the show, bruv,
His music's still fire.
His
No,
music is fire.
he's crazy.
Yeah, because I think
can't-
the shows are just up there. Then we would think the music is not
Brings the show.
exactly.
So what?
People don't like the music, they're not going to come to your show.
Yeah,
There you
straight
go.
up,
Yeah,
straight
yeah,
up.
yeah,
The show is good because the music is
Because
good.
the music is good.
Yeah.
If I was going to chime in there about Burna and stuff, when we were talking about Wizkid and what I said, it's very subjective.
Yeah.
It's because if you look at Burna, look at where he's coming from. I know Wizkid kind of embodies that as well, but not as much. One thing I've noticed about Wiz and Burna in terms of that difference, Burna encompasses and he embodies, not just take from Fela,
Yeah.
he embodies.
He
Yeah.
embodies it. Yeah.
Yeah.
embodies it. And if there's anything you know about Fela,
He went on for a long time.
king of show.
Yeah. Yeah.
Performance.
And he
When Fela
rocked
performs,
till he was old.
everything.
Yeah.
That guy comes on the stage, no shirt, with his girls dancing and everything. He comes
Yeah.
at you. Do you get what I'm
Absolutely.
saying?
Yeah.
But Wiz, he's not about that.
Sorry, man.
Wiz is more the ladies' man.
That's why I say he's more of a croner.
Something, it might not be a fact, might not be 100%, but I can tell you for a fact, Wiz and Davido, two of them, right? They could literally be in London right now and they say, I'm here, I want to do a show, and I need 2,000 people to be there right now. And I can guarantee you there'll be 5,000 people
absolutely.
getting there. But I could be in the UK and I'm like, I'm here, I want to do this, and less than 1,000 people might be.
Absolutely, bro.
Because you see those two guys, Wiz, and them, the way they have their brand, especially Wiz, that guy can do a show, same day, same night, and that show will be sold out and packed. Wiz.
Yeah.
Because the guy has mastered, for him, he's not about performing, no, it's him. He's the brand.
Yeah.
He's the appealing stuff for everybody.
Yeah.
All ladies want to be with him. All guys wants to be like him.
Yeah.
Everybody wants it.
Yeah, I hear
Do you
that.
get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's the difference. And he's noted that. So Wizkid is very good musically. He's noted that. So a lot of people say his music all sounds the same. He knows why he's doing it.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing. Absolutely.
He has already figured out what works for him a long time ago, and he's kept it until today. He's still working.
Yeah. No. It's cool, man. It's cool. He's doing his thing, man.
No, you got a point there, but it works for him.
Yeah.
Because there's no point. That's why, when they obviously we're not doing it, but when the fans keep comparing, I'm like, yo, these people, they know what works for them. But.
They know what works for them.
You know, so if it's not, trust me, if it's not making the money, they will be changing route. They'll be doing something else.
Try something else. Yeah.
You get me? Nah, man. Listen, shout out to them though. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to them.
Yeah.
You get me? So these were like a carryover from last week and that. You get what I'm saying? You know, obviously a lot of people were sliding to the DMs and everything. We were having conversations and stuff. You get me? But also leave a comment in the comment section on YouTube and a like as well. You get what I'm saying? Help the platform grow. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, but if I didn't know you, but after that legendary people, I'll be in your DMs, bro. fuck that, bro.
You got it. Fuck the comments on that, fam. I'm going straight to the DM, bro.
Yo, this man.
He's not following no order.
Nah, bro. I feel you on that still. You get what I'm saying? But listen, bro. Listen. We got our boy in the house today, man.
Yep.
My guy Lace.
The superstar in the building, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all having me, man.
Nah, man.
We
Salute,
off to
bro.
a good start. You know what I'm saying?
Salute.
We off to a good start.
Yeah, man. Listen, people are watching this and obviously listening to this and everything, and obviously they're wondering, who is this guy?
Who is this dude?
You know what I'm saying? Who is this guy?
yeah.
So let's go back to the beginning of that, yeah? Tell us your story, man. Where you from? How you started, man.
No doubt. I'm from Seattle, Washington, on the West Coast.
Right.
Yeah, I got into Afrobeats probably like 12 years ago when I started digging into my father's heritage and found out he was a Senegalese man.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, so I just, I always knew my dad was African, but once I really put the time into like do all the DNA testing and stuff like that, it really like made me like, damn, I'm like half African.
You know what? I'm gonna pause you there. What made you say, you know what? I've got to go check.
I just got tired of not knowing, and also like a lot of the conversation I would have with fellow African Americans would put me off because they didn't seem interested in it.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's a very big part of who you are, regardless of where you live.
Yeah.
Your heritage is a big part of who you are.
Yeah, absolutely.
And when you know about it, you feel more like you know yourself.
Absolutely.
So that was important to me to find it out.
Do you know what? It's so funny that you're saying that because I've got a couple of American friends and that, and it's so funny, yeah, because I mean we are in the UK, but first of all, I look at myself as Nigerian. You know what I'm saying?
First and foremost,
because that's my heritage. That's who I am.
you are Nigerian.
Exactly, in the core and everything. Yeah. Right. But when I speak to some of my American friends and that, and it's so funny, we always have a laugh about that. I'd be like, yo, so where you from originally? And someone say, and some of them would be like I'm from ATL. I'm from Florida. You know what I'm saying? I'm like thinking, nah, where you from originally?
Yeah, that's not what I mean. Like, where are you really from?
Where you know, and they don't know.
It's not.
I think it's not a thing in America.
It's not a thing.
Yeah,
it is becoming a thing.
It is becoming a thing.
Afrobeat is helping a lot with this, actually.
Why do you think that is?
Because it's cool. Afrobeat is popular now, so now a lot of young African Americans are looking up to Afrobeat stars and saying, "Well, wait, I wonder if I see it a lot more now, and it's definitely in correlation with the music.
Yeah.
Oh, for real.
No question. And I think that's a really dope part about Afrobeats getting more popular. Is it's helping a lot more people dig into who they really are. A lot more young African American kids in the States specifically. Yeah.
I think they're embracing it now. It's a bit,
exactly.
Sort of running away from it, like, oh, they want to be that. Then they're kind of like seeing it's cool, so they're like, okay, I can be part of that.
Straight up.
Because it's so funny that you're saying that, yeah. Before the inception of social media, right? Because it was a thing. It's so funny because in America, African Americans don't look at Africans as black.
Right.
I've never really understood that.
Me neither.
Is it they don't look at black or they don't? They see them as black, but not part of.
No.
They
call them
different.
Africans.
They look at them as Africans.
Yeah, they're different.
Oh, okay,
They are not black.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
This is some shit I have never understood this.
Yeah.
But I think I have a specific outlook being mixed, you know what I'm saying? Because my mom is white. So having a specific outlook towards this, I'm able to kind of take a step back and look at it from different perspectives. Right. And it's definitely, I think it boils down more to like the system in America.
Yeah. No. It's
You know
definitely,
what I mean?
you know what? It's definitely a system in the West.
In the West,
Because
exactly.
when you look at it, right, we don't use the term black in Africa.
No.
You get what I mean? You look at it,
Never.
I'm Ghanaian.
Where are you from?
I'm Nigerian.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
exactly.
But when you
It's a
come
really good
over
point.
when you come over to the West, because it's a systematic thing.
Turns into a color.
Yeah, exactly. It now turns into a color.
Yeah.
Now you're black because when you look at it, even the term African American,
Right.
right? When I look at it, I'm thinking, to me, that's an insult, all right? Because why you not an American?
Yeah,
Right.
Why is it that the white person is
Right.
American,
Right.
right? This person is American, but when it comes to you, you're African. You're African American. You're an American.
Straight up.
Or from the country you are from.
That's
like
what-
maybe
that's what I'm saying.
Well, you
Nigerian
don't
American.
go.
or-
That's exactly. You don't go. I'm a Nigerian German. You know what I'm saying? You
Exactly
don't
my
do that.
point.
Yeah. No,
You
that's a
don't do
valid
that.
point. That's a valid point.
You get what I'm saying? You're an American.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But so you had to put in the connotation of African first,
Right.
before American. To me, I look at that, I'm like thinking, but when you look at the whole systematic thing, you know, in terms of racism and everything, you know, it's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, no, I think with that point, I think it's from slavery. Like, remember, that's where it was. So if you're coming, the next stage of that is still say, okay, you're a slave, but now you're part of the system, but you're still
this. That's
yeah, kind of little
They
reminding you
need
like,
to find a way to
don't forget.
differentiate you. It's
do
as
not
simple
forget.
as that.
Yeah, do not
Yeah,
forget.
you're still different. You're still different, and that's the only way they're gonna identify you differently.
1000%
You
facts.
get me?
It's mad, it's mad,
That's
it's
the
mad.
point of that. It's a reminder to all black people. Don't forget. You're descendants of slaves.
Also slaves and everything, man. You
But
know what?
that's like-
that's fucked up.
That's where
you
it's
know.
got to be.
But you know what? I would assume that you probably grew up in hip hop.
I did. 100%. Yeah.
So who is your? before we get into Afrobeats, who is your favorite
I'm about
rapper?
to sleep now, bro.
Yeah, it's a rap.
Man said I'm about to sleep, you know.
Listen, bro, I'm a hip hop head.
I can tell
get
he's,
me?
he's the hip hop head at
Fam,
the table.
I'm a hip hop head. This guy clearly is not into hip hop.
And I'll tell you why later, but
I was gonna say, what's wrong with that? All right. You mean like my GOAT? Just straight
GOAT.
up? Damn, this is one. This is so subjective. I hate that question because there's so many good rap artists. You know what I mean?
Right.
Straight up. But I go off brand usually. I grew up really caring about bars, not as so much as about the commercial aspect. I'm also older. You know what I'm saying? So Scarface is my GOAT.
Oh yeah, Scarface is the guy though.
He's my GOAT.
He's him.
Yeah.
He's not my GOAT.
He's not many people's GOAT.
No, he's not my GOAT, but he's up there.
You have to put him top 10.
Absolutely.
You have to.
Absolutely.
But he's my. This is from personal. I bumped his music the most. I dissected his music the most.
Yeah.
I really was a huge Scarface fan growing up.
Yeah, I hear that. All right then. So how come you went all the way from Scarface?
It's really all the way.
You know what I mean? You went all the way from Scarface.
to yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We want to hear that story, bro.
Well, it's a long progression. You know what I'm
Talk
saying?
to me, bro.
I've been shit. When I was one more of those.
Yeah.
No lyric, bro. Why you go from lyric to no lyric, bro?
Shout out to
From bars on bars
shout
to
out
no
to
lyrics, I mean.
Buju Bounty, bro. Shout out to Buju Bounty, bro.
Fair
Talk to me,
enough.
bro.
Fair enough. I mean, I grew up in doing hip hop like in high school.
Yeah.
When I was 20 years old, I got signed to a DreamWorks record. It was like a big record label.
Right.
Through it's a long. I'm not gonna explain all that.
Yeah,
to you, but basically, we had the group I was in had demos out, and I don't know if you're familiar with DJ Quick. You know that
DJ
is?
Quick, I know DJ Quick,
He's a West Coast legend,
Yeah, I know
like gangster
DJ Quick.
rap legend. Yeah. He somehow got a hold of our mixtape, submitted it to DreamWorks, said I'll executive produce. So next thing we knew, I was 20 years old. I moved to LA and was living with DJ Quick, and he's a Treetop Pyru, like straight gangbanger. I'm coming from Seattle, like granola and backpacks and like not
That
much
is
gangster
crazy.
shit.
How was that? How was
And
that experience?
I learned a lot in that experience. Yeah, definitely. It's hard to explain it, but I learned a
That's
lot.
crazy,
I learned a lot about the
bro.
music industry at a very young age, and I learned a lot about like gang culture and West Coast hip hop culture and a lot at a young age.
The reason why I'm saying it's crazy is obviously the Bloods and the Crips obviously have their whole shit going on.
Yeah.
So I don't know how you managed to.
We weren't in it, we were around it.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I'm
what I'm
saying?
saying,
So I had to just soak it up and just
I hear that.
take in what I could. We made sure we weren't, we didn't get too deep into this because we had opportunities to kind of go deeper into it.
That's always the case, though, isn't it?
We'd be like, we're going to go back to the hotel. We'll see you tomorrow. So I always made choices to try to find a middle ground of learning about it, but not getting too deep into it.
I hear that.
But that kind of taught me a lot about the music industry. So then I went more into the production side because I realized in the music industry, a lot of the people that have longevity, like I said before, and are really eating are behind the scenes.
You know what? Just cut you off there, right? So you said your mixtape was picked up on that. Were you
Yeah.
like a rapper?
Yeah, I was in a rap group. Yeah.
Okay, so you were a rapper now.
Oh, yeah.
Because now you're a DJ now.
Straight DJ, yeah.
Straight DJ and everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so back in them days, you were a rapper then.
Yeah.
All right, continue.
Yeah. So, and I just turned 40, so this is like
Yeah.
fresh out. This is 20 years ago.
Yeah, 20
I'm
years
old.
ago, yeah. Listen,
Not
bro.
that old, boy. So,
I'm pretty old.
Listen, bro, this man right here. You know what I'm saying?
But you see where the light, we
This
age
man right
gracefully.
here, you got me. This man right here, he's right there, bro.
We age gracefully is my
No,
point.
they say 40 is a new 30, so relax.
This
Nah,
is
nah,
right
you're
here as
good.
well.
You're
This man right here as well.
good. You're good.
He's up there as well.
I'm young.
When I said that, I didn't get the reaction I thought I would. So I was like, hold on.
You know what,
You're
big
good,
because
you're
big,
good.
yo, big because I was thinking like, listen,
I'm around my peers. I'm around my
exactly.
So this is a long ass time ago, right?
Yeah.
So that's kind of what taught me, man. I think producing, DJing, songwriting, stuff like that, where you're kind of more like behind. Not DJs aren't behind the scene, but I just kind of took a more of an interest in being someone that was helping create things from behind the scenes.
But how come though? Because the reason why I say how come is we see a situation now. It's getting better now, right? But back in the day, producers and DJs and the people behind the scene, they were not really getting the accolades that they deserve.
Not the accolades, but they were getting the checks. So when I was there in LA, I actually was like, oh my goodness, like these people that I've never heard of them, they're getting $50,000 checks for beats, and this is wild. It made me realize it's not really about the spotlight as much as if you can be around the right people and move, you can really eat.
Yeah.
And I'm more concerned with eating than being famous.
Absolutely.
I mean, at that age,
Absolutely.
And Lipsy can attest to that.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm very like undercover. I don't
yeah.
care about like talking about what I've done. I just want to do it and get the check and put it in the bank and keep going.
Listen, bro. Listen, bro. Like the thing is, I always tell people, you come into the game, yes, for the love of it, but don't get it fucked up.
But straight, we gotta
You
live.
also want the bread.
We need
You
to
know what I'm
eat.
saying?
Yeah, I want to live.
That's it, bro.
Now I don't need to be frivolously living as long as I'm comfortable and doing what I like in the process. I'm
That's
good.
what it's about.
100.
Yeah.
That's
Now
what it's
anything
about.
extra that comes, tied.
Absolutely.
You know what I
bro.
mean? But
absolutely.
yeah. So that was that kind of phase of my life, and then this is around when I was in my mid-20s is when I really started to like talk to my dad about his upbringing. He didn't know anything about it, so it just made me be like, I need to dig into this more.
Yeah.
And as soon as I found that out, my mind just did a complete shift.
Oh,
So
for real.
it was just, I was like, that's what I'm going to focus my energy on. I've missed a lot of this. I've missed a lot of this part of my life.
Yeah. So So basically, you got into Afrobeats like 10 years ago, thereabout.
Yeah.
12 years
Yeah,
ago,
about 11, 12.
11,
Yeah.
12 years ago and everything.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So when you were branching into that, what were your peers say? Because I'm definitely sure that conversations we had, innit?
Yeah, Seattle had the city I'm from had no Afrobeat scene when I first started to realize
I bet.
Afropop is an actual genre, and it's like,
I bet.
Seattle's tucked away on the top left of the
Yeah,
state.
yeah,
So
yeah,
even
yeah,
we
yeah.
even get like new music from the States last because it just trickles up.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
So
yeah.
I really had to seek out, like, I had to really put a lot of extra work into learning what the scene was. So through that process, I found other people in the city that were doing it too. And I was like, this actually isn't, people are actually doing this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So then I was able to link with them, and it just kind of grew naturally. You know what I mean?
Because reason why I'm asking is, obviously, Afrobeats at the moment is becoming a thing now.
It is.
Yeah, it's becoming a thing.
Yeah.
But I'm sure 12 years ago it wasn't.
No.
You get what I'm saying? So
No.
there's not a lot of money in it.
No.
Especially not in the States.
Definitely not.
You get what I'm saying? So, and a lot of people get into something thinking, you know what, at least I'm going to be able to make some money from this.
I never was thinking that at the beginning of that.
You never was thinking that at all.
It was just literally, I was like, this needs to be, Afrobeat has so much to offer, and every time you see someone newly exposed to it, you understand like the power of it.
The power of
because
it,
it's
yeah.
always contagious, it's always infectious, and it always makes people in a better mood. And I got tired of all this other shit in music that was not positive.
Everybody says that, bro.
That's why I love Afrobeat, because it's always positive for the most part.
Yeah, I mean,
For the most part.
For the most part,
for the
yeah.
most part, it's a feel good music in it.
That's the point of it.
You got me? Because a lot of people say that. I was listening to Ebro the other day and everything, and they were all saying that when you look at hip hop and rap, and see how hip hop and rap has been going and all that.
So
you know?
competitive, it's violent.
It's
just-
violent, exactly.
People don't help each other as much. You know, I feel like
the competition is unnecessary,
competition
bro.
is not-
Unnecessary competition.
it's kind of another story with just kind of blacks in
But-
general holding themselves back, not supporting each
In
other.
the name of competition, like what?
the name
They
of
make,
being
they
better.
make it felt and known in the music. It's like
Right.
that is what they are literally putting in the music.
Yeah.
That of course, that's you
Oh,
put it in
that-
your music.
yep.
What you think you're gonna get back, right? So
You get that back, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But then also, is that not, because we're talking about the competition aspect right now, is that not like an entertainment industry thing? Because it is.
it is.
It's not just exclusive to hip hop and rap.
No, not at
You
all.
go, I mean, even in our genre, in Afrobeat right now,
Right.
everybody's shooting to win now.
Yeah,
You get what I'm saying?
But
think
not the way they're doing in America.
No, of
it's
course
different.
not.
Yeah,
Now,
I was gonna say.
but if looking at the project now, that's where it's going.
It is starting to get there. The
one-
more popular
one
it gets.
one thing we do is we like to pretend like we're some these people. We don't like to stay true to who we are. Like in our core, we're not that competitive, bro.
right.
But because the way the world moves, we're trying to be like them, trying to be like the American, and then we're trying to imitate on that unnecessary competition. In my opinion,
Yeah,
see
but the
it.
thing
I
that
see
but the thing that happen is, when money starts coming into
That's what I was gonna say. Money will change any genre,
when
anything.
when money start coming in, ego starts coming in.
Yes.
Right?
They go hand in hand.
Yeah. And who brings in the money? The corporations. I always say this all the time. Because you know what? because I've really sat down to really think about this because you know what, I'm a thinking nigga. You know what I'm saying?
we heard that like a million times.
Because I'm a thinking nigga.
Y'all used to hearing that one, huh?
You get me? When you look at everything that started from a good place, name it. Anything that started from a good place.
Money always fucks it up.
Once corporations step in, it models the water, bro.
Yeah.
Look at what happened to Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, that's...
Look at what's happening to the LGBTQ community now.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? If you look at sports,
Yeah.
when corporations now start coming in,
Money starts investing in it.
money starts coming in,
Yeah.
all this shit, it models up the water. And bro, that's what's happening.
Yeah.
Slowly to Afrobeats right now. You get what I'm saying?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a lot of money. You get me? And once money come in, egos come in.
Yeah.
Everybody want to be the number one now. Everyone want to be the main guy.
It's
Yeah,
kind of
but that's why we have fresh off the boat, bro. We're always gonna, but let the people know that's not the way to go.
That's just what it is, bro.
that's-
You know what I'm
that's not
saying?
the
That's
way
just
to
what
go,
it
bro.
is, bro.
Facts. Important.
Let them know, Kels. Let them know, Kels.
That's not the way to go, because all this
No doubt.
competition, but before you know it, we start cleaning trouble up in the name
Oh.
of being number one.
No doubt. You can see it too. I feel like it's a double-edged sword, right? Because we want Afrobeats to be as successful as, you know what I mean? But in the process, this starts to come out.
This starts to come out.
It's like you can't really have one without the other,
Absolutely,
unfortunately. So I'm just curious what the future of Afrobeats is going to be, because it's already, I feel like it's getting close to
It's getting close
peaking.
there.
You know what I mean?
It's getting close there.
I think Amapiano is taking it close to like the peaking point.
Oh, you think Amapiano is the one? Oh, why did you say that?
Just being in the States, seeing what Amapiano is doing is pretty, it's crazy. It's taking over like you know, house clubs and electronic clubs, and
Yep.
it's
For real.
becoming the cool
Cause,
thing.
Yeah. Because it's got that house.
It's
The house sound and everything.
it's South African
Yeah.
house music. It can blend right in with this Ibiza and all this. It can fit in so many
the
places.
party scene, it's right there.
Raves
So,
and everything, bro.
Seeing it from that, watching it grow up, playing on my piano before people were like, "What is this like to-be bass music you're playing?" I'm like, "It's South African house." But way before anyone knew what it
became a
was,
thing, yeah.
everyone always connected to it. Like always was curious about it. So I knew
Amapiano is crazy, bro.
it's undeniably like infectious, just like most other Afrobeat. But
Bro, have you been to like Amapiano like party or
that's
rave or something?
mainly what I do at home. Is I specialize in trying to do authentic like Amapiano
Shit.
stuff. So that's my jam.
Shit.
It's
crazy,
and
bro.
it's super rooted in culture, like
Yeah,
the dancing,
yeah.
the
The
way you
dancing, everything,
DJ.
bro.
You don't cut songs off in 2 minutes. You let them run. There's like so much
Fam,
stuff.
some of these songs are like 10 minutes.
No, then that's for a reason.
Some of these songs are like 10 minutes. Like the beats will
Straight
literally
up.
drop.
You're
right?
not getting
And
nothing for 3 minutes.
You're not getting nothing for 4 minutes, bro.
You're getting for 3 minutes.
For 3 minutes, bro.
You can tell my man is an Afropiano head.
No, bro, fam. That's facts.
No, you might get
But
like
you're still vibing to it.
a
You're
minute
still
in or
vibing
something.
to
Yeah,
it.
but you know something's coming, so you wait for it.
You're waiting for it.
And they've mastered that. They made you be patient in music again, which I always was like, I wish people would get their patience back in music.
Absolutely.
that's true.
Amapiano is helping with that for sure.
Absolutely.
But I just think I brought up Amapiano because I see it like bridging the gap between where Afrobeats is now, like it's really close to being like a very popular like worldwide genre, and Amapiano is kind of helping it because
Taking
people
it,
consider it African. It is Afrobeat. It's African music.
Absolutely.
Depending on what you want to call Afrobeat.
Absolutely.
I like to think if it's coming from the continent, it should be considered Afrobeat.
Because that's
an
what
African
it's called.
beat.
Yeah, it's African beats.
Well,
Now,
some
that's
people
up-
would say, yeah,
that's
it's
up
a
for
bit-
discussion for sure.
Up for discussion,
Yeah.
definitely.
You know what I mean? Like the thing is, I just look at it this way: when you look at hip hop, right, and then you start breaking it down to the subgenres.
Of course, it's a very good example.
drill,
Hip hop is hip hop.
trap. Hip hop is
It's
hip
all
hop.
hip hop.
You get what I'm saying?
Drill, trap, slow down tempo stuff, the screwed stuff, sped up stuff, whatever it
Backpacking
is.
and all.
It's all hip hop.
That's what it is. You get me? So when you look at Afrobeats, now on the Afrobeats, you now have the Afro pops, you now have the Amapianos, you now have the sounds wherever they come
Afro
from, and
swing, everything.
Afro
Everything.
swing and everything. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know what? Back to you, my guy. Right? What was the first artist? Who was the first artist, the Afrobeat artist that you heard?
Well, that's the thing. My father was he was into Fela Kuti, so I grew up listening to Fela.
Shout out, Fela.
Right? So
Shout out, Fela.
that's my first concert I ever went to was Fela with my dad.
Oh, for real?
My dad passed away 5 months ago.
Salute.
So
Wow,
it's
rest in peace.
fresh.
Sorry
It's,
to hear that.
it's still fresh. So I've been thinking about a lot of these things because my mom said, "What was the first? Didn't you go to Fela with your dad? It was the first." And I said, "That's actually true. That's the first concert I ever seen." So I think it's been like in me. I've always had a knack for it, and my father did too. I just wish he got to know more about it himself.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
How was Fela though?
that I still remembered. I was like 8 years old or something, and I still remember the concert. Yeah, it was. I just remember him playing sax. That's what I remember.
That's crazy.
And I see where the music patient, because Fela's songs is always long as well.
Long as hell.
Like,
Yeah.
you will wait for it too.
You're gonna wait. Yeah.
You will wait. That's
He'll
why
come-
when you said that being patient, I'm like, yo,
Straight up.
where did that come from? Then you mentioned Fela, and I'm like, okay, I see
Straight
where
up.
it come from. Yeah,
No, like you had to earn the songs.
Yeah,
you don't
you
just
have
get
to.
you don't just get a 2-minute payoff.
And
and
then
it's over.
skip the song
You
to the
have
next
to
song.
earn
and
it.
then,
Yeah.
He's gonna tell you what's gonna happen. He's gonna say when this part comes, do this. And he's gonna back up for 30 seconds. Then
Oh, this guy.
he's gonna smoke a cigarette. He's gonna go sit down. He's gonna go over to a girl, say do this part. And it's gonna go over and it's gonna take you 10 minutes.
Literally on stage.
And it's all worth it.
It's all worth it.
You have to be patient to get the payoff.
Fam, I was speaking to one of my boys the other day. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Bro, I was speaking to one of my boys the other day. I never went to a Fela concert, but he did, right? And he said, Fela concert, yeah, is like one of them concerts that you can never forget.
No, I was 8.
It's a moment. It's a moment,
I
right?
still
That is like
remember.
going to a Michael Jackson
Straight.
concert.
It's a very good comparison. It's you
You
know
can-
you're experiencing
You
something
know-
legendary.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
On so day, I was here with this person.
Yeah.
This was what I saw. It
Yeah.
stopped right here in your mind.
Yeah.
You get me? And that was what he said to me. He said, look, when you think about it, it's
Yeah.
like going to a Michael Jackson concert. When you go to a Michael Jackson concert,
Yeah.
you will never forget.
Yo, you remember that shit for the rest of your
For the
life.
rest
up.
of your life.
So I think I was lucky that was an early. I was exposed to that early.
Yeah.
So when I got back into it, I definitely started again with Fela, and I just kind of branched. I just kind of started with old school, early Nigerian kind of funk and soul stuff, and then just kind of because I wanted to learn it. I didn't want to just get into what was current then. I wanted to learn the whole basis of what birthed Afrobeat, current Afrobeat, which is a lot of the old school cats that don't really get talked about as much, like we just said.
Exactly like we just said. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody's gonna deny that they played a vital role.
Important.
You know what I mean? A very important role.
Yeah.
You get me? Thank God for social media right now because, you know, I always look at social media. You have different countries and you have different, what's it called, boundaries and stuff,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But then social media is like, just came in and just broke down them boundaries. Right?
Yeah.
So you can be in Africa, you can be in Nigeria and put out your music and someone in
Someone in
Kafanchan-
Tokyo will hear it.
someone in Kafanchan will just play it.
Bro.
Lipsy can attest to this. It's we looked at where his music is getting played, and it's crazy.
That's
it's in like
crazy.
50 different countries.
Fam, how did you meet this guy, by the way? Let's talk about how did you meet Lipsy, bro?
We didn't even go that.
How do you meet the superstar behind the scenes? Like, you just there chilling.
I got to this is a good way to segue into how I met Lipsy. But
Yeah.
so once I started doing Afrobeat, I was one of the only people in Seattle to do it, and my friend works at a radio station called KEXP, which is like one of the biggest public radio stations in the world. It's a really dope station. It's a worldwide brand. And he was like, there's a very big lack of African music on the station. You should just do a little demo of what you're doing now, like in the clubs and what you're exposing people now, and I'll just give it to my boss and see what's up.
Yeah.
So I just did a little demo and gave it to him, and he was like, oh, this is fire. Like, we should give him a show. It was just like very unheard of, like the way
That's
it
what's
happened.
up. That's
Yeah.
what's up. That's what's up.
I got-
Just like that, you got a show there. All right.
Yeah, so I have one of the only Afrobeat shows on like major public radio in the States. I think
sick.
I have the only one actually. There's a lot of Afrobeat shows, but like I got into like a real like rock. It's like an established rock alternative, like very white listening station.
Yeah.
And they were like, we need to like. They took a chance and just were like, try it.
Yeah, of course.
And it's,
That's how it started it.
Exactly, and it's
And
resulted
are
in
they
a
loving
lot.
it then? They loving
Oh
it?
yeah, my show does well at the station because it's just so different than a lot of their stuff. But it's opened up the station to like now the playlist has like a lot of African artists on it. Not to say they weren't doing this before, but I've just helped expose them to the genre a little bit more. So now my show is kind of like people in the States know if you want to hear new Afrobeat, like one of the only ones you can go to for big radio is my show over in Afrobeat. So
That's what's up.
Yeah,
That's what's
so-
up. That's what's up.
That
I
is
found
dope.
Lipsy. I'm very big on like finding artists that aren't like famous
Yet,
and,
yeah.
and premiering their music and like
Because-
giving them
because-
play in the States.
Because the feel it, this guy right here is going places, bro.
I'm
He
surprised.
is super talented.
I'm very surprised because Lipsy's doing well for himself already. Excuse me, Gift is doing well for himself.
Do you know
already.
what?
We all made that before.
Fam, you know what? You know what? Just You know what, bro? Just circle around here so that people can see your face, so that people can know who we're talking about, bro.
Gift.
Yeah, bro. Just come around so that people can see who we're talking about, bro. Because if you are mentioning his name, no one knows who we're talking about, bro. Yeah, this is the man we're talking about.
This is my brother right here, man.
You know what I'm saying? He's sat right there behind the camera. And
That's why I'm here.
Insane.
Shout out to Lipsy for putting me on to you guys and bringing me here.
I appreciate that. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody. If you're watching out there, I love you guys. Go watch the one I did previously with my boys as well. We talked about what we're going to talk about now. So you can catch more, catch more of the reasons behind the name change on that episode.
Salute.
But yeah, I'm going to leave it with my guy and I'll go behind the
That's
scenes.
it, bro. That's what's up. Still, that's what's up.
So I don't want to downplay like I'm trying to find.
No, of course
artists
not.
that
No.
aren't.
He's doing his thing, bro.
I found Bedu. And it had like, it was already doing well, but I was like, oh, this song should be like way bigger. It's a dope tune. So I just played it and reached out to him, and he was very responsive. And then we just kind of kept talking. And next thing we knew, we were like, oh, we're friends. We're becoming friends.
That's what's
like
up.
we're talking about shit outside of music, life stuff. Just we're friends.
That's what's up.
And our relationship is blood. I consider this guy my brother. He's one of my best friends.
That's what's up.
So I've known him for 2.5 years. Never met the guy.
Oh, so this is the first time.
Yeah, so
That's
this is
what's
why
up.
one of the main reasons I came this trip is to meet this brother right here.
Oh,
Just to
wait,
spend
so
some time
is this
with
your
him.
first time in the UK as well?
No, I've been in the UK. My band, see, there's a whole other thing I left out. My band, The Flavor Blue, which he can attest to.
Yeah.
Thing I was doing right before. I actually, while I was kind of getting into Afrobeat, I was in a very big band that was like touring.
Yeah.
We did O2,
Okay.
the smaller room at, what's it that? You know how O2 has like the smaller
Yeah,
O2
yeah.
at Islington, I think it was.
Yeah,
or something.
they've got a
yes,
few.
yes,
They've
yes.
got a
We were
few,
doing
yeah,
rooms
yeah.
like that. We were touring and doing rooms like that. So I've been here in the UK before with my band touring, but this is separate than from meeting him. So
That's what's up.
I came here this time really to rock with him.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's
So-
up. That's what's up.
Yeah, that's what happened. I played him on the show, and his song got a crazy response. So I followed up with him, and I was like, "Do you want to do a drop for the show? Like, be heard on the show?" And then we just took it from there. Really,
That's what's up.
yeah. Very natural progression. It was not. It's
not
planned.
forced.
Yeah, not planned or forced
Yeah,
at all.
yeah. It's not forced, bro. That's what's up, man.
No,
That's
it's good
what's
that
up.
you're connecting. Like some guys in the state, they just feel like, because we have this perception of people stateside, like you don't like to, it's all West. Everyone stock up, doesn't want to, But it's good to hear them connection. No, but it's true though.
No, I'm not
it's
denying
true.
that at
No,
all.
it's true. Like everyone thinks that, because I've got
true.
bare American friends. They all think like, oh yeah, what you lot doing over there? Like it's
Yeah.
like, okay,
I get tired of that shit, low key.
Yeah.
It's true.
Oh,
though.
they
So
just
it's
play on
good to-
music and then
yeah.
that's it. Like, yeah.
Right. Yeah.
so
I
it's
think-
good to see like you're connecting. Like,
No
you
doubt.
know.
You're building bridges in that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I'm glad to have Lipsy here to attest to it because he can. I'd really just do it. I get a lot out of the show from doing stuff like that, and it's brought me a lot of joy and I've built a lot of really dope friendships through it too.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, I always look at America. Yeah, because
Yeah, I'm curious what you guys think of the Afrobeat scene in the States.
in the States, do you know what?
We were coming to that.
Yeah, do you know what?
we were coming
You
to
know what,
that.
bro? That's a very good question. I've looked at the American market. Very difficult, very hard to break into. You get what I mean? It's one of the hardest markets to break into in the world.
Always has been.
You get what I'm saying? Because Afrobeats broke into the UK and Europe
Years ago.
long
Yeah.
time ago.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Long time ago. When you look at the American market, because of hip hop, the sounds you guys got over there, it's very hard to break into that market.
Yeah. it
Right.
is.
So, but when we look at the Burners of the world right now, when we look at the Wizkids of the world right now, and what they're doing over there,
They're doing a lot.
I remember the first time I saw that Burna selling out the Madison Square Garden.
That's huge.
Right? I was like, what?
That's a big deal for any artist.
In
It's a
New
big deal.
York.
Big deal.
That's what I'm saying. Like, even hip hop artists can't, some of them cannot even
No.
sell out the Madison Square
Oh
Garden.
no. Yeah.
And this guy is selling it out.
Yeah.
To me, that's crazy.
It
You
is.
get what I'm saying?
It's a big deal.
Yeah. And then when you look at what Wizkid is doing as well, when you look at what Davido is doing as well,
Yeah.
to me, I take a certain pride in that.
You should.
You get what I'm saying? Because we know how hard the market is.
No, you should.
We take a lot of pride in that. A
You
lot.
get what I'm saying? We know how hard
As you should.
That was not gonna happen 5 years ago.
No, it's actually
know.
amazing. Yeah. Like Nigerians are actually like they're a huge part of the world music industry right now. And all the labels know it. And all the powerhouses know it. That's why it's becoming more popular. And that's why I hope it gets protected and doesn't get like spoiled.
No. You know what, bro? That's what everyone is looking at as well, because it's penetrating.
It is.
And we know, I mean, we know that America is very big in it. Right. You get what I'm saying? So we still got a lot of work to do. But when you look at the areas in America where the music is being played right now, we have progressed a lot.
Undoubtedly. Yeah, I mean, I'm going into Lululemon with my girl and I'm hearing like King Promise or like,
that's not,
you know, I'm hearing like, I'm like, what?
Bro,
you know
you're watching an NBA match and you're hearing Asake.
Or that's what I'm saying.
You
Like,
hear me?
you know what a great example is?
the late night show.
No, the All-Star game this year was literally an Afrobeat All-Star halftime.
Yeah.
That is... Was
An
that
Afrobeat
dope.
All-Star 2023.
That was crazy.
dope.
Tell me I'm lying. Like, it was literally all Afrobeat
That's it.
content.
That's it.
And that's the biggest, one of the biggest markets for African Americans in the States is the NBA.
Yep.
In the world.
And actually just humans. It's one of the biggest brands
That's
in the
what I'm
States.
saying. If you perform in the halftime show or the NFL halftime show, you've made it.
But you know, that's going through all these boardrooms with Larry and Steve and all these old white guys, and they're like, this is what we need to do right now because this is what's working.
No. You know
You know what I'm saying? And that's that. I think about that. Like, damn, like these guys have got, and a lot of them are really young kids. These kids have got their music and their brand to the point where it's being seen by like major brands and major stuff. You know what I mean? And that's a big that's you can't make that up. That's a proof.
Bro, you cannot make that up.
It's proof.
You can't make... When you look at the progress that we've made as a culture, right? 2-3 years ago, no one was thinking about the NBA halftime show.
No, that would have seemed unfathomable.
If you even talk about it, people will laugh at you.
For real.
You get what I'm saying? But we actually saw what happened this year now.
It's a reality.
You get what I'm
now.
saying? And it's things like this, right? It takes one person or multiple people to break down a certain door. Exactly. You know, I've always said that I think that Essence broke down the American market.
That was probably the biggest song for Afrobeats, as far as the biggest song to cross over.
Yeah,
that was the song that actually got like all the soccer moms.
Exactly.
No song had really done that.
Yeah, exactly.
Essence was the big breakthrough for Afrobeats as a whole, as a genre.
As a whole, yeah. I think it broke down the door.
It did.
And then the likes of Burna ran through.
Yes, agreed.
You get what I'm saying? Ran through. Because people forget the impact of Essence, bro.
Bro.
People
that's a
forget
big song.
What?
To the point where I didn't even play it. To the point as a DJ, I didn't even play it.
Why is that?
I just got tired of playing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it got to the point where I was like, I'm not playing.
You're not playing it anymore. That's it.
I had to, you know, people come up with, and they write the thing on the phone for the DJ request, and they'll say
Essence,
I had on my phone, like, before I DJ'd, no Essence.
No,
People come up, and I would just go back, no Essence.
I'm telling you, bro.
It got to that, like, that's a lot of
got to
effort
that
for me
point, bro.
to.
That's it, bro.
Yeah.
Essence, and then you have Last.
Yeah. Last is like
Last, I
Essence
believe
2.0.
Bro, Last, I believe was like one of the biggest songs last year.
Bro.
It was the biggest song.
It was the biggest song
I'm
last year.
watching an ATP 1000 tennis event 2 weeks ago in Monte Carlo.
They were banging Last.
and they are banging last. A big tennis event, you know.
That's what I'm saying.
And
In
they are
Monte
banging
Carlo.
last in
Yeah.
Monte Carlo, and I'm thinking, yo,
Can't make it up.
that is it.
You can't make it up.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You
This
know,
stuff is happening regularly now, though. It's
Yeah.
just kind of normal.
Nah, it's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
You get me? But then also with the progress that we're making, yeah, in a way, I sort of attribute that to social media, though.
It is. It's a big part of it. No
You know what I mean? Like the impact of social media and everything, TikTok and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
I believe that's the reason why we were able to penetrate the way we just penetrated.
It's a big part of it.
You
Big
know?
part of the equation.
Yeah, because right now, bro, I don't know if you guys saw. Yeah, let's give these guys flowers, bro.
What you got?
I believe this is Forbes.
Okay.
Forbes posted Davido. So apparently Davido is projected to make $20 million in 2023 this year.
God
yeah, I saw
damn.
Oh.
Yeah. man's smiling.
And he deserves it.
Damn.
And he deserves
And
it.
he deserves it.
He deserves it, bro. So they released a statement. They said, leveraging the power of digital media, Africa's best ambassador, Davido, is taking Nigerian culture worldwide. The frictionless and borderless state of digital media is helping Davido, what we just mentioned about the
No
play.
more borders, yeah.
You know what I mean? The play that social media is and everything. You got me? So it's helping Davido and other Afro stars including Wizkid, Burna Boy, Thames. Shout out to Thames, bro. Shout out to Thames. I love Thames, bro. I love the chick.
Essence was low key her. Like,
God damn, bro. For real?
I'm just saying, like, man, without the chorus,
You know what?
like the core. Are you kidding me?
That chorus was
You know what?
Hold on. Whatever the button is, man. No disrespect by pressing your buttons either.
Bro, you good. You know what? It's so funny you said that.
Without
because-
her on the record, it's not doing nothing. Come on.
You think so? Because a lot of people say that, though.
It's a fact.
God damn. You know what? I'm going to finish this and then we're going to have that
Okay, my bad,
conversation.
yeah,
bro.
my bad.
You know what I'm saying? So, the frictionless and borderless state of digital media is helping Davido and other Afro stars, including Wizkid, Burna Boy, Thames, Rema, and others, reach millions of new fans and lucrative markets. These top artists now fill stadiums across the US, UK, and Europe and collaborate with Western pop icons like Beyonce, Drake, Selena Gomez, Justin Bieber, and Ed Sheeran. Davido's management team predicts he'll earn more than $20 million in 2023 from royalties, touring, merch, and endorsements. Not that he needs the money, though.
That's not the point.
That's it. His father is one of the most successful businessmen in Nigeria with interest in banking, energy, farming, and real estate, bro.
Hey, good for his dad.
Listen.
I hate when people try to bring that up and make it a reason why I hate that.
I don't like that shit.
I don't like that either. I'm like,
I don't like
Davido
that
is
shit.
not his father. He's his own man.
No, bro. I agree with you because that's sort of like the shows that he's been getting, that he's in the position that he is because of who his dad is. I don't think so.
And that's not his fault. What are you gonna do? Blame him for being born? I'm like,
Exactly, bro.
You know what I mean? Like, if you come into something good for you. Do something with it. That's what he did.
That's what it
100%.
is.
Yeah.
Because I always tell people this, success. You're not guaranteed success because of who your family is. You get what I'm saying? Because if that's the case,
No.
Rob
Where
Ka-
are Michael Jackson's kids right now?
exactly. Where's Rob Kardashian though? Where's Rob Kardashian?
Good question.
You get what I'm saying? Like these
But
are
he's
families
somewhere chilling though.
chilling.
He's
what?
definitely chilling, but he
He's
ain't a
chilling,
factory.
but he's not.
No. He's definitely chilling. No. He's definitely chilling. Yeah, but does he have anything to his name? though?
I mean, you never. He's got obviously.
Nah,
he's not
we
out
don't
there.
know
Out
that.
there.
We don't know that, but he's not out there.
Yeah, he's not in the public eye.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
fam, if you're out there making moves and everything, people will know one way or the other. This is social media era. People will know one way or the other. Even the most low-key person, people know. Jay-Z's not out here saying, I'm doing this, right? But you know what's happened? The media will pick it up.
But it is though. They try from like it's not there, but it is. Come on, it's Jay-Z.
This guy
You
doesn't
would
like
know.
Jay-Z.
No, it's
This
not
guy
that.
doesn't like Jay-Z,
No,
right?
No, that's not true. No. I love Jay-Z. Come on.
No, you don't.
But the thing is, I don't say he's not out there. He is out there.
But my point
Somebody
is,
like Jay-Z is out there.
No,
Yeah,
my
that's
point
true.
is
Inevitably.
it's not-
Inevitably.
No.
Yeah.
But no. This
So
is
you
my
can't
point.
be low key.
No, but this is my point. Yeah, if African artists that got their business, if the blogs can pick it up and everything around the world, Rob Kardashian, who's from one of the most famous families in the world, we should know something that he's doing. I'm not saying that he's broke. Of course not. He's
never be
chilling.
broke. Yeah.
He's chilling.
I bet
But-
if you ask Americans, they'll know what he's doing.
But-
If you ask some Americans, they'll know what he's doing.
I'm not the right guy to ask, but I will vouch for that. Like, they're tuned into that.
Exactly.
I'm not on that, but
Yeah. Okay.
there's some little videos you could watch, like who's the first president? They'll be like, I don't know, and they'll be like, who's the first
Yeah.
Kardashian sister? They'll be like, well, it goes Chloe, blah 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 blah. blah.
You get what I'm saying?
They don't know no real history, but they know
You
the
know
whole.
all those people,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
But you know what, man? Listen, shout out to Davido, though.
Yeah.
Shout out to Davido, because when you think about what this guy is doing,
and what he's been through.
and what he's been through, right? And when he came into the game, people forget this guy was about, like, I believe he was about 15, 16, 17 when he came to the game.
17. Yeah.
It did not happen overnight for him.
Fam, we've watched this guy grow into a man,
Yeah.
have a whole family and everything, have
Yeah.
kids and everything. Like, he grew up in our face, bro.
Yeah. Tragedy in the face.
Everything, bro.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
He peaked too. Sorry to cut you off. He
Yeah.
peaked. I mean, remember If and Fall? Like he peaked.
Peaked, bro.
Like hard
bro,
peaked.
I always tell people this. Yeah?
And it's hard to come back from a peak like that,
Bro,
bro.
I always tell people this.
Straight up.
If Fall, if Fire, if those tracks drop today,
Still good.
what?
It will be out of
I
there.
think them tracks came before their time.
Oh, no question.
Came too
That's
early.
very
It
true.
came too early, bro.
If he dropped If today, it's gonna go up even harder than it
That's
did
what I'm
before.
saying, bro.
He was ahead of his time with those records.
You got what I
He
mean?
was.
They came too early.
Yeah.
But they
But
paved
they
the way
still
for him,
paved
though.
the way. Exactly.
But they still paved the way for him.
Exactly.
You got what I'm saying? So he's doing his beats and everything. You got what I'm saying? And then obviously he signed this new two artists now.
Yeah, Moravi and
Well, yeah, you got what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So and I believe in this interview and everything, he said that he's building an entertainment house and everything,
Yeah.
you know, where he's gonna have producers and songwriters and everything.
I could see him being on his Don Jazzy later in life.
Bro,
makes
I
sense.
see him
he
doing that.
said it. That's what he's gonna do.
That makes sense for him.
Yeah,
You
he's
know what I
gonna,
mean?
he's gonna be
Yeah.
giving up other people opportunities and build that
To do their thing
entertainment
and
hub.
all
Yeah.
that.
He will have the experience. No one will question that.
You get me? And bro, when you actually listen to other artists talk about him,
It's respect.
yeah, he's done things for different artists.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like he's been like one of the first people that like say, all right, cool, you do this or you do that. I'm gonna introduce you to this person. I'm gonna introduce you to this person.
Yeah.
Like he's got a hand in a lot of people's story and everything.
I mean,
You know
the
what I'm saying?
DMW before this 2.0 one, the previous one, that's what he done.
Yeah.
It was literally like I don't know, but for me, I think that was just a charity.
He was
venture.
facilitating. Yeah.
Well, that's what he was doing. He wasn't taking it serious. Now he's going to take it seriously because he's got new guys. But we see them batches. What's that guy? The mayor Kudem, but he was just handing things out.
Yeah.
He would say, "Oh, yeah, do this one." No, he did no. I don't think they signed anything even. Said.
No, he was just
Well,
helping.
That's the
Mario
kind of guy.
Kudem, that,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. It was just that kind of guy.
He was just
We're
helping
just
connect
helping
dots.
people out.
Straight
Yeah.
up.
He did an interview with Zizi Mills. He was on the Zizi Mills podcast and everything, right? And what's the name of this guy who did Onto the Matter, Open and Close? Malik Berry, right? He even said that he was one that introduced Malik Berry,
To Wizkid.
To Wizkid.
Yeah.
Which started all the Starboy shit.
which started all the Starboy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he's that kind
You
of
know
guy.
what I mean? Because I think it was that era that Wizkid was just coming out from whatever deal he had with Panny Tempa and everything.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And that was what started this whole stuff, especially in the UK. You get what I mean? So, man, listen, shout out to Davido, man.
He
But
deserves it.
this 2.0 one now, I think he's gonna take it.
He's going to take it up.
It's gonna be like strictly business kind of thing now. It's not, yeah.
Yeah, he's
It's
going
like,
to take it up and
take
everything.
it with a bit structure.
Yeah, and also he's doing his concert tonight
Oh yeah, there's a proper little square one.
yeah.
Where's he? Where?
TBS one.
in Nigeria.
In Nigeria, innit?
Because
Lagos, man.
because the thing is with the album that he dropped and everything, he's doing like a 3-city concert.
Yep,
So he did one in the US.
Yeah.
He did another one in the UK.
UK.
And now he's doing a stadium in Lagos.
That's gonna be
That is
wild.
gonna be crazy, bro. You got me like he's doing a whole press tour.
It'll be a homecoming
around
of
it.
sorts. Yeah,
It
yeah.
is a homecoming.
Yeah, it's a homecoming.
You know,
thing.
this is
Straight
one
up.
thing I love about Davido, you know.
Yeah.
You know,
He's always
so what you gonna say?
concentrating on Africa. He's always concentrating on
That is-
Africa, bro.
He's repping
Super
Africa,
true.
baby.
He's always
He's repping
repping
it.
Africa.
That's the
Bro,
truth.
He's repping it. He's
Because
repping it
apparently
big time.
this venue that he's performing at is like the second biggest
No, Tafawa Square is big.
in Africa or in West
What are
Africa.
the numbers
or
for
something
this?
like
Do you
that.
have an idea?
I'm not sure. I'm not
Like,
100%
like
sure.
40,000, 50,000 type stuff?
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
huge
There's tens
stadium.
of thousands.
Yeah, yeah.
Apparently, it's the second biggest in Africa or
Yeah,
West
yeah,
Africa.
yeah.
I might be wrong,
Yeah,
but
it is.
he's always paying attention to Africa, man. Like, and that is one thing.
He's someone that is really repping the culture and everything,
Yeah.
because he said that even in his store, his upcoming tour and everything, that the clothes that he's gonna rock are all gonna be like African made designers and everything.
Yeah.
You got me? So he's really repping the culture.
I
man.
think
He's
that's
doing
why
his
it's
thing.
fair to call him the ambassador currently, because
Yeah.
he really is.
He really is.
Way more than like the Wizzes or the Burners.
Burners,
They're
yeah,
always
100%.
repping, but the way Davido does it is different, huh?
But he
He's
takes
different.
it to another notch. Yeah.
Considering he was born in America, I presume.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you get what I mean? Considering that, he's really
Nah, he's doing his thing, bro.
repping Africa.
Yeah, no. He's doing his thing and everything. Yeah, and it's so funny because I was just looking for that interview. You remember here before the album dropped, we said, that the amount of pressure that's on Davido gonna be crazy,
Man, he's handling it well, man.
right? And he said it with his own mouth. Did you see that? He said it with his own mouth in the Zizi Mills show.
I saw that interview.
He got me. He said that dropping his album, that he looked at it as a make and break for his career.
He said it on a few interviews.
He said
you know?
it was a make and break period for his career. That he was looking at this. If this flops, I'm done.
The make or break. Was either go that way or that
Or
way.
that way.
That was the fork in the road for him.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, shout out to him and everything. Even though the blocks are trying to slander his name right now, bro.
How so?
with the-
Oh, shoot.
I seen the whole thing about his rumors about his girlfriend.
Oh, come on,
baby
man.
mama.
Should we talk about that?
I'm not talking about that rubbish, bro.
Let's
We
let
don't got
shit
time
go,
for that.
bro.
Nah.
Nobody has time for that.
But why not though?
Nah, bro.
He's toxic. He's the toxic one.
I ain't toxic, bro.
I ain't talking about that.
I'm just playing.
But I mean, but at the end of the day,
No, but why though? Because it's rumors, bro.
it's rumors. We don't know.
And
yeah,
it's
yeah.
man's personal life. Like we're not going into his personal.
Even if it's
business,
the
bro.
truth, though, it's nobody's business, though,
we,
bro.
We've spoken
Yeah.
about bare people's personal lives on this podcast.
No, but not this one.
Why not this one though?
Okay,
Why not this
okay.
one?
It's got white.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
No, that is a valid question. But the thing is, just like Kel said,
It's
it's
a rumor.
rumors.
It's a rumor. Fair enough.
It's rumors.
Fair
And
enough.
we don't do the whole rumor thing, bro.
we don't.
See this.
No, we don't though.
You know what? You know what, bro? We don't do the rumors on some certain people, though. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, bro?
Just depends who it is.
It just depends on who it is. If it's Kels, we'll do the rumor on him.
Say
You
no
know what I'm
more,
saying?
say no more,
If it's
say no
Kojo,
more.
we'll do the rumor on him. If it's me, no rumor on me, bro.
You're crazy, bro.
Yeah, we'll be like, no podcast today. You got me?
No.
Kelly will be like, guy, you there, Chris? You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, bro, listen, considering what the guy's been through, you get me? Like, if people want to discuss that, hey, that's on them and everything, I got to give him.
I think we all agree
Him
now
respect.
it's time to give Davido his flowers.
Yeah, of course.
He deserves it.
No, too much.
You get me? Let's give the man his flowers and that.
And one thing I did want to say too is
Yeah.
completely off topic. But
Yeah.
one thing I've been noticing, because I feel like we're talking about OGs and currents and kind of this and that. I feel like Rema is killing it.
See there,
He
my man.
is.
Why did you bring up Rema, though,
I just because I feel like he,
I try to put these people on.
You just made
I
someone's
feel like
day.
you gotta Rema is like the young.
You
He's
just made someone's day, man. You just
This guy,
made my
you
day.
just made his day right now, bro.
I'd go out of my way to rep because I'm like Rema is kind of low key. I feel like he's kind of carrying the torch as far as like everywhere,
Pushing it over.
Everywhere I go, it's calm down. Everywhere I go, I hear calm down. That's it.
In the States.
No, since I've been here,
Everywhere.
I go here. I went to Paris to meet with my boy at a show. I went there. Calm down, Rema. The whole
wait,
time.
Can I let me just put a little bit of salt in this, yeah. Calm down has been it dropped a while ago, innit?
That's my point.
Yeah.
Baby, calm down.
Do you
It's
not
still
think?
down.
Do you not think it's just piping hot again now? Because obviously Selena Gomez jammed on it.
That's not the version I'm even hearing.
No, you might not hear that verse, but obviously it's been relived
It don't hurt.
because
It doesn't hurt.
I won't deny the fact that definitely helps.
Yeah, it helps.
But I'm seeing it. I'm just seeing it still within the African community. It just seems like Rema's like the star. He's like the one that everyone is.
he has
He's the
he
next
has
something-
been,
In
he
my
has
eyes,
the
he's the
light.
next one.
he has
He's the
been
next
for a
one.
while
Rema
now.
has.
He's the next one.
That's
bro.
how I feel.
I've said this before.
That's how I feel too. He
He's the
has
next
this
one
light.
to bump that door open.
He has
bro.
the light.
And it's not going to just open the door. It's going to tear it open.
I
like that. Boom.
totally agree that. I
This
agree
guy,
to that.
yeah,
100%.
yo, pause, bro.
No,
No, but bro,
Bro, Mama said
no,
you just gonna bust it open like
I
this.
mean,
Yo, what with him, bro? Mama said you just gonna bust it open like this, bro.
I mean,
but I don't see
people
anyone
don't
else
think-
doing it. I don't see anyone else doing
He's
it.
the next one.
Maybe behind him is Asake, but
He's the next one.
I don't see
older,
anyone-
right? I
Yeah.
feel like people
Yeah,
can
yeah,
tell
yeah.
how young Rema is and how like
Yeah,
rawly
he's-
talented he
Yep.
is.
Yep.
And it's just Rema's just an undeniable force, in my opinion. He's undeniably dope, and everyone sees it. I feel like.
Do you know what? Yeah. Do you know what? Excluding Burna, Wiz, Davido, keeping them away. Yeah. This new guys and everything. Yeah. For me personally. Yeah. I'm looking at, and I'm talking about both male and female.
Okay.
You're looking at what, please?
Right.
Tell us what you're looking at.
But I'm looking at Benson.
I knew that was coming.
I'm looking at Benson, bro.
Okay.
My guy.
Bro, I'm looking at Benson. Yeah. Then I'm looking at Rema, Thames. To me, those are the top 3 for me.
I think that's accurate.
That is.
I think that's pretty accurate.
Top
I might,
three.
I might order
not
them
in my book, but-
differently.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I might order them differently.
Totally different.
Okay, no. So, it's a bit of a top one though, because I wanted to say not in that order. But listen, I rate Benson, bro. I rate Benson because when I listen to this guy, bro. I said what?
You know I'm with you on that.
Bro, I look at Benson. You know what? When I look at someone like Rema, no disrespect to Rema, and I love Rema.
Yeah, man, let's hear what
bro.
he's gonna say.
Yeah, and I love Rema. And I love Rema, yeah. But I think Rema, when you exclude his talent and everything, he's so talented. I think also the machine that he has behind him helps with the popularity.
Undoubtedly.
But when I look at Benson does not have that machine behind him, right? He does not. But then also, he's still heads and shoulders above the rest in terms of talent. That tells you how talented this guy is.
That's true.
Because he's so talented that even without the machine, he's still right there in the mix. Imagine if he has the machine behind him. Yeah.
But back to the point you made earlier. Is it Bremo's fault that he has the machine?
You go now, bro. You go
Nobody's fault.
I took the words out of my mouth. I said, "Is this Rema's fault?"
Exactly. You know what I
That's
said.
just how.
You know how you get me now, bro.
I'll come in here and support Toby.
Yeah.
I get what you guys are saying.
Yeah, come around, bro. Come around. Say what you want to say, bro.
Go ahead.
I get what you guys are saying. However, the powerhouse that's always behind you goes a long way.
Goes a long way, though,
If you
bro.
don't have that, because I'll be honest with you. For example, I love Rema. Rema, if you listen to this ever, me and you have been boil. Do you get what I'm saying? I love that, but we're talking about Calm Down. It's a great track. I've listened to the track multiple times, and however, getting Selena Gomez to be on the remix of the song,
That's a huge flex.
that has to come from the powerhouse.
Yeah, okay.
If you don't have the powerhouse to do that, you cannot do it.
No, but
So
remember,
hold on. So you think he's just straight lying?
No, nobody's saying it's lying.
No, because that's been asked many times, and the boy sat there with a straight face and said, "I DM'd her."
Oh, yeah,
she responded.
okay, yeah,
I
that's
said, "Do
what
you
he
want to
said.
get on my song?" And she
Yeah.
said yes.
Yeah,
Had
yeah,
nothing to
that's
do
what
with
he
the
said.
team.
Nothing with machine,
Nothing to
bro.
do with the machine. It's him asking, "Would you like to get on my song?" And her saying yes. That's not a machine.
Well,
That's,
if that's the case, great.
that's Rema being a smooth ass young cat and handling business himself.
If that's the case, we don't know.
No, we
don't
do
I
know,
know.
'cause
I
we
do
said
know.
it.
I
We
do
do
know.
know.
He
We do
says
know.
this on an interview, and
said
Selena says yes. That's how I got on the song. That's what happened.
Ladies, me and you can orchestrate something, and we agree. Do you get what I'm saying? And we agree, and we say this is what happened, and we go to the interview, and that's the story.
case closed, bro.
I'll leave it at that. And we say that's the story.
No, but it's true though.
Okay, so the machine matters clearly.
Yeah, it
But I
does.
think with that specific example, that's not how it worked, and it shows you sometimes it's not about the machine. Sometimes it is. It's
If you're
all
dope, you're
relative.
dope.
You
It's
also
all
have to put in the
relative.
work yourself as well.
It's
You
all
get what I'm saying?
relative.
You also got to put in the work.
And the one thing we're forgetting is before Selena jumped on, we know Selena took it to where it is now. But before she jumped on that song was a big song.
It
that
was
song was a
already
big-
a
it was a
huge
big
song.
song.
Big song.
Yeah.
It was a
Song
big
was a
song.
huge song.
Jump on the song if the song wasn't.
She wouldn't do it if it
She
wasn't.
wouldn't do it.
Exactly.
But guys, back to this Benson matter though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop Benson and put Asake in that mix, before I look at Benson.
Yeah.
I'm
I think
gonna
Asake- I think
I'm gonna
Asake
put
deserves it, too.
Rema,
Are you serious?
Thames, Asake before I look at
I
Benson.
think that's fair.
That's my mix.
Say some sentences just because this is not a private conversation, but if this was a private conversation, I would say some sentences counter that.
No, you can't. I'm just saying this.
Don't say.
No. Yeah, that.
Keep it private.
I'm
If
just
it's
saying.
private,
I'm
keep it
just saying
private.
this from my ears, and from what I'm seeing. You get what I'm trying to say? Those-
Yeah, I hear that.
No, but I like that. But going back to I don't know if I'm gonna knock up Benson, because Benson, listen up.
Benson's a
That
smooth
guy
cat.
has got his own sound.
Oh, of course he does.
yeah,
Of course
yeah.
he does. But I'm saying I'll be with the Rhythm 3-3. Davido, Wizkid.
Out the equation, yeah.
Yeah.
They-
The next three for me
Yeah.
is these three that I've mentioned.
Rema, Asake,
Rema, Asake,
Thames.
Thames. Yeah.
Do you know what? I'm gonna bang Benson for my sleep of the week. I'm gonna bang Benz for my sleep.
No, Benson has got his own sound because that's how you know someone that's really, really dope. That when they come in with that, so does Asake too, though.
Yeah, no.
Asake got his own sound.
Asake is sick.
He does.
Extremely
Yeah,
They are all different. They are all different.
You lot out there, yeah, stop trying to cause division between Seyi Vibes and Asake. That's not fair on the guy, bro.
We don't need that.
We don't need that, bro.
I see that everywhere. You know
get what I'm saying?
Why?
That's stupid. I hate
You
that.
get what I'm saying? Like, you lot need to stop that shit.
It's not even just them. Like I think it's for some reason that's just the vibe we're on.
I don't know why we always
There's
go.
always beef here and there
beef,
between
and
this
then
one
We
and
were
that.
speaking on this though. It's because there's more money coming into play. There's more competition. It's
Camps
becoming
and everything.
It's
No, but
becoming a bigger industry.
I don't even think it's from the top. Even I think it's just the fans that's creating this. You see when they have camps and all, because it's the camps they're doing it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, bro.
It's still kind of hand in hand. I
Yeah,
feel
it's
like
music at the
still
end of the
just
day.
The more popular, the more money, the more.
But at the end of the day, it's not fair on for example, like a Seyi Vibes. You get me? He's still up and coming and everything. You get me? Now, he's still stepping into the game and you guys are trying to build this enemy for him and all that. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's not cool because a lot of people say, oh, he's better than this person already. You know, this person
sounding like
is
this
stealing his
person,
sound. And
yeah.
you know, he looks like this person and everything. And bro, they were trying to do that to this guy, Adekunle Gold as well.
Yeah, they were.
You get what I mean? That he's looking like Burna Boy now.
Yep.
You know, he's looking like Burna Boy. He's dressing like Burna Boy. Somebody literally, got a picture of Adekunle Gold, right? A cloth that he was wearing, and brought a picture of Burna Boy and said, "You see, you're dressing like him right now. This glasses that you're putting on is sort of
Nah,
like
that's
You get
not
what I'm
fair.
saying?
Because
Like,
he's always had that look. He's always had that. You know, his hair.
That's what I'm saying.
The glasses thing. He's always been that
Yeah,
guy.
no,
that's
he's
what I'm
always
saying.
been
It's
on
not
that.
fair. It's
Yeah.
not fair on the guy. You lot need to
Yeah.
stop that shit.
No,
man.
but one thing that I'm gonna give now we all agree Adekunle Gold has his own look. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But one thing I'm gonna give Burna is the first person. Yeah. What man wears is different, bro.
You talk about the whole flamboyance. Yeah.
Well, he has a tailor and lets that tailor
Yeah,
do
he's
whatever
got-
they want.
exactly.
He trusts them.
Yeah, it comes out crazy. Like at first, I used to say this is crazy.
I
It
ain't
can
gonna
be a
lie.
little
Even-
feminine.
Even,
This is crazy.
even
What
till
is this guy
then,
wearing?
sometimes I look at him like, what is this guy wearing?
But you guys
Well,
got to remember,
okay,
he's trying to get on his Prince vibes. He's trying to get on his I'm
Prince,
an
innit?
icon. I am doing. I don't
Yeah,
care what
Prince.
you think.
Yeah.
I'm on my Prince
Purple
vibes.
Rain, yeah,
That's
the
what he's on.
Yeah,
Prince,
the
the
Purple
Prince.
Rain Prince in that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But then also, huh?
I like that though because I had literally same conversation with him recently.
Yeah, we did.
About I love fashion myself, but at the same time, when I have the opportunity, I want my fashion to break boundaries.
Absolutely.
Right.
To go places where somebody look at it and be like,
That's different.
What is this? Yeah.
That's what
That's
Burna.
different.
nigga wearing this and still look cool.
You don't want to
Yeah,
look
yeah,
like
yeah,
everyone
yeah, yeah.
else.
You don't want to look like
No,
everyone
that's
else.
real.
And I respect him for that.
You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying? Nah, but if you look at that, yeah, Fela was doing that. The band was doing that. There was a time when
As I
the
said,
band
the
was
band
doing.
was doing that
You
20
got like
years
the
ago.
whole Coco thing and everything. He would dress the whole boot cut trousers and that.
Exactly.
You get me?
No one was wearing that at the time.
Nobody was wearing that at the time. You get what I'm saying? So listen, he's done his homework, bro.
Yeah.
You get me? He knows the science to
Yeah.
it. You get what I'm saying? He's looked at the science and everything. Listen, shout out to all these man then, bro.
Yeah, that's a good talk.
Yeah, for real, for real,
Yeah.
for real. You get what I'm saying?
I'm enjoying my time with you guys. Thank you for having me.
Listen,
Thank-
man. Thank you for
thank
being
you
here,
for
man.
coming,
Thank you for being here. And then also, listen, bro. We got big up Mr. Eazi, bro.
Yo.
You
That
got
man.
me, Mr. Eazi.
Hey,
You got me. My man is doing his thing and that.
still relevant, like we said.
You know, he's one guy.
Still
yeah?
putting out good records.
Yeah, he's one guy. He doesn't make a lot of noise.
At all.
He's behind
At
so
all.
much
He,
stuff.
he doesn't make a
so
lot of
much
noise.
stuff.
He's doing his thing behind the scenes and that.
Oh, he's a behind the scenes
And also,
master.
he's a businessman.
Oh, he really is.
Nah, he's a businessman.
You get me?
really
That's
is.
what I like about him.
Yeah.
He's a very good
Yeah.
businessman. You know, and what are we talking about? Obviously, we saw a lot of articles floating around all week, you know, throughout the weekend and everything, talking about
My man's a billionaire now, bro.
he's a
Simple as.
billionaire. He's a billionaire.
That billionaire business, but I.
So, you get
God
what I'm saying?
damn, bro.
Fam, that shit was crazy. You know, but yesterday, Obviously people sent it to me. I'm not even gonna lie. When I open my DMs, if you think I'm lying to you, when I tell you some of our listeners, listen, salute to you, man. Though, salute to you, man.
Way to pay attention.
Fam, they are on it, bro. They are on it big time. They are on it. So this guy, he sent it over to me and everything. Boom. When you look at this was boom. As you can see, he sent that to me like he's on it and everything. So I had to go do a bit of a research and all that.
What does this say?
So it says, when you look at this article here, it says the Nigerian singer, business mogul, Mr. Eazi, has sold Vydia, the portfolio company, for his venture capital,
Zagadat. Okay.
for $1 billion.
$1 billion or 1 billion, whatever the currency may be.
$1 billion.
dollars.
That's what it says.
Oh,
right?
it's a dollar sign. That's not true.
Boom. So exactly my point. Exactly my point.
I can tell you right now that's not true.
That's not true. So I went and did a bit of research in that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And listen, when we break this down, we are not saying that my man is not doing well. He's doing his thing well. But at the end of the day, this is the reason why people should stop putting out fake news and
Misinformation,
everything.
man.
You know what I mean? And then also people that are consuming information as well should read into it and everything and not just look at the headings and that.
Yeah.
Going back to the whole Davido conversation and that, you see people putting out different shit.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So basically, what has happened is Zagadat, it's a venture capital company or whatever.
Would any of you have thought that?
What?
Zagadat is a venture capitalist company? Like, I thought that was just his little
His
like
little
slang word.
Zagadat.
His little like.
Yeah, exactly.
So that shows you how he's been
smart.
way ahead of
He's smart. He's
He's
smart.
very
Yeah,
smart.
like for real. Yeah.
So
When you hear
he's-
Zagadat, you think it's just
you know what I mean?
Bro,
That's
he-
just his tagline or whatever. It's not
Yeah.
a venture
But
capitalist
that's the thing.
company.
He created that shit.
That's wild.
You know what I mean? He created that shit, and now he's making money with that shit. So basically, he's got Zagadat, which is a venture capital, right? So I'm just gonna break this down real quick. So he has Zagadat, right? And what it means, a venture capital, is if I've got Zagadat, and I come to Kojo, I say, Kojo, give me 100K. I come to Kelly. Kelly, give me 100K. I come to Cadence. I say, give me 100K. I come to you, give me 100K. So you lot give me 400K, right? And what Zagadat does is Zagadat might take 100K and invest into Vydia
Say any company. You
or
invest to any
into
company.
any company.
Yeah.
But in this case,
Yeah.
we are throwing our numbers right now. That's what they've done. So he invested into Vydia, right? And then Vydia obviously was bought out by
Gamma
Gamma
All right.
for $1 billion.
for $1 billion.
So that's now he's a part of that $1 billion.
So he's a part of the $1 billion. So what has now happened is Vydia has been bought out by Gamma, who gave them $1 billion. So from the $1 billion, Zagadat
Will get their own.
will get their share of
which is a
it,
venture capital.
which is a venture capital, right? And then Zagadat will now break it down to other investors that are part of the company. You get what I'm saying? So Zagadat is more like a manager managing these funds. You get what I'm saying?
like an investment pool. Yeah.
Exactly. So when you look at other companies that he has invested in Vydia, he has invested in Paisa, Eden Life, FinTech PowerPay, and South African basketball team, Cape Town Tigers. This guy is doing his thing.
Boy, smart.
Yeah, very smart.
You go, I mean, this guy is doing his thing.
And even
these aren't like-
Empower as well. He's on.
Empower Music.
He owns Empower Soul.
That's yeah.
You get what I'm saying? He owns Empower, which is his company, and then also he's invested in Shoops.
Yeah,
You know
Shoops,
Shoops.
Oh yeah.
Shoops is the
Ticketing thing,
ticketing platform and that.
Shoot's huge.
You go what I
It
mean?
is very huge.
It's
now,
big, man.
Yeah. You go what I mean? So he has invested in different companies in that. So listen, with the way this guy is going,
Yeah.
with the way he's going and everything, bro, at some point he's gonna reach that point.
He could.
You get what I mean? So when we're having this conversation and everything, and I know a lot of people who are running with the whole thing of he sold $1 billion.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? That is not accurate. You know what I'm saying? But then at the same time, we
Still really dope.
It's still
No,
really
very,
dope.
very, very, very.
We gotta give him his flowers.
Yo, my
bro.
man is making move. He's got a concert in Ghana every December. Dirty Rave. Every December is on point. He brings artists. 2 years ago, he brought was it Fat Joe?
He brings in hip hop artists.
He brings
I remember that.
he brings in big artists, man, and it is his own rave, his own concept, bro.
And
It
he-
is massive. Like he's doing bits.
And he's been doing that. Also, remember he used to do that thing where he would people would submit their song. That's how Oxlade got
Something-
found.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
he's behind so many cool ideas
behind so
to
many shit.
actually help people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of artists got discovered because of him too.
No, bro.
People think he's not dropping music as much as he
He's
used
a
to.
business-
and all
He's
that.
busy.
So he's a business.
He's a businessman.
He's busy.
Yeah, it's been. I think with the Empower platform, that's where he does, isn't it? He brings out artists.
That's what it
shoots
was.
a
It's the
video, yeah,
Empower thing,
Empower,
and then
yeah.
people submit. They have the concerts in different cities,
yeah,
and it's really like the winner actually gets some. Like it really helps them.
Yeah,
He's
of
just
course.
he's about helping. I feel like
That's
on top
why-
of his business, which
yeah.
I really respect that.
Nah, bro.
he's a
He's doing this
creative.
thing.
That's a creative mogul right there.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Fam, he's doing this thing. He's a businessman. You can tell he's a shrewd
Yeah.
businessman.
He's repping for Ghana very properly.
Oh yeah, absolutely, bro.
Good
Absolutely.
representative for Ghana. Man.
Although he's Nigerian, but
He's
yeah.
Nigerian, but he
Yeah, he
I
grew
feel
up
like he
here.
reps Ghana more these days, you know.
That's what I kind
Because
of
that's where he
saying.
lives. That's where he
Because
lives.
he lives there. Yeah,
yeah,
he
that's-
went to
lives
school
there.
there, and then he's got a house there. He lives there properly. So he's
That did
he's
come off
always
like I
there,
was saying he was
basically.
Ghanaian. I'm saying like he spends a lot of time there and he really puts a spotlight on the Ghanaian
On
scene.
the 100%.
Listen, bro. Listen, bro.
yeah.
Whether we're Ghanaians or Nigerians,
It's
we
all
are
the same, man.
We're all Africans at the end
All
of the day.
Africans, brother.
Don't you agree, Kojo?
We're all Africans, bro.
Yeah.
of
My
course.
small brothers.
Senegal still got the best Joel off though.
We forgot about that.
We're gonna start this.
That's
Jollof
another
war
episode.
now.
We'll do it.
That's another episode for that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Listen, shout out to the brother, man. He's doing this thing. You get what I'm saying? He's doing this thing. A lot of articles carrying this and everything. People obviously do your research before you post things and everything. You get me? But at the end of the day, listen, if I was him, I'm not gonna complain. If you're saying that I made $1 billion, I'm gonna chill.
Yeah.
Shit.
The flip side of that is, man, leave me alone. I'm broke. You know
Oh God.
what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't want people knowing that.
No,
they,
that
oh,
they're rich.
You know what I
God.
mean? There's two sides to that coin.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely, man.
Going to that, but on that point, I don't know if you guys saw what Wale posted recently.
What did he say?
That's what made me think of this.
Yeah, nobody did. I think it was a quiet TMing. But Wale like quite a lot. It was
Listen, Omah,
What was that about? Was that to someone or it was
Someone was stalking him pretty
someone
much.
was literally just messaging him.
Just
on
blowing
DM,
him
like,
up.
Bro, answer me.
my man posted I'm broke.
He said, I'm 2 seconds from blocking you. And then he said, I'm broke.
I'm broke. On God, I'm broke, man.
I swear I have nothing.
Shit.
No, but because these people they go on like you give them something to hold for to keep for you. and
listen,
then
bro,
they're trying
I'm
to
just
collect.
thinking of that $1 billion tweet circulating around, and now people are like, wait, hold on, man. Wait, what?
Fam, I am broke as hell, bro.
$1 billion? That's a lot.
Like,
Exactly.
Fam,
You're hearing from your third and fourth cousins after this tweet.
It reminds me of Benson's recent interview, when they asked him, when you're in Ghana and when you're in Nigeria,
Yeah.
how much money do you spend when you're in Ghana and how much you spend and he's like, it's not really about the cost of living in either country, but it's more about the people you
you
got
have
to
to
show love to when you're back
Yeah.
home. Like when you're
Nigeria
back
is
home, you
long.
spend more because everyone will see you.
fam,
Yo, Benson, yo, Buju did. You need to
Yeah.
give them something. You need
Yeah.
to give them.
bro, I am broke.
It is mad.
You get me? Fam, I am broke. You get me? Last week, I'm gonna tell this quick story, bro. So last week or 2 weeks ago, someone DM'd me and everything, and someone said, "Yo, we want to create like an Instagram fan page for you and everything." Boom, boom, boom. I looked at the DM and yeah, I said, "All right, cool." I didn't even say none. Yeah, and my man went ahead. He created a fan page for me, and he put right there, Toby's fan page and everything. And my man was posting my pictures there. I was looking at the film thinking, "Yo, I hope this not some type of fraud or something, bro." But you know what? Let me just keep an eye on this, bro. You get what I'm saying? My mom, he was posting for like about 2 days. Hey, guess what? My man slid into my DM.
did you ask this question? Did money for data?
bro. Yo, fam. Come around and say what you just said right now, bro. Bro, come around and say what you just said right now, bro. I swear to God, come around, please, bro. Because people did not hear what you just said.
Yeah, you got to run that back.
Fam, you gotta run this shit back.
Word for word, I think.
Go on. Literally, bruh, can I get some money for data?
Yo, fam. Listen, bro. That was exactly,
Get me started, bro.
fam. And that was exactly, what my man said to me.
Yeah.
He said, yo.
Oh, man.
He said, yo, my brother, God bless you.
God bless you.
Yeah, that's how I started, bro.
You just got enter.
You got me. You got to enter first. You get what I'm saying?
God enter.
You got me. You got to enter. You got me. So he said, God bless you, my brother. You know, listen, we showing you love and everything, but we need money for data and everything.
This guy, another guy.
Bro, I'm not making this up. You get me? I looked at the DM. Bro,
I know, I'm that many.
fam. Bro, I opened the DM. I read the DM, I didn't even reply. You know what I'm saying? The next day, he messaged me again. He said, bro, listen, fam, like, you know, God bless you, my brother, and everything. We showing you love and everything, bro. You know, we need the money for data. I opened it again. I didn't even reply. 2 hours later, Mama deleted all the pictures from them.
Hey, he gave it a shot.
Exactly, bro.
He shot the jumper.
Exactly. You miss 100% of the show you don't take.
You gonna try?
Oh, God.
When you don't want to pay for services, you don't pay for services, bro.
That was bad this year.
You don't pay for services.
But 2 hours later, Mama deleted all the pictures, including the profile picture. Everything, bro. He's finding the next customer, fam. You know what I'm saying? So, listen, bro, I don't blame
I think Kelly might be next door, you know.
fam. He might come to you, man, bro.
But I'm not even the first DM. I'm not even
Said it's not getting past the first one for me.
the first DM. I'm not even responding. I'm not even responding. The first DM, bro.
God, so I don't blame Omale, fam.
That's a data, you know.
Oh, mama, you know.
Damn.
Fam, I didn't even know that you received that before.
Bro, your one was sure. Mine was last
A month.
Yeah, I gave the guy my WhatsApp business number.
Oh, you gave your number too.
No, yeah, my WhatsApp business. I couldn't really get it because I could delete him anytime and just block him. But funny enough, I was actually gonna do him a favor and just give him like a
Little something, yeah.
I don't care if you're doing anything. I don't really give a shit.
Yeah.
I know why you're doing it.
Yeah.
But just to support you. But this nigga kept calling me, man. Even when I'm working.
No be even text, call.
Like this nigga was just calling
He
me
didn't know how to play it.
every day. God bless you, sir. God this.
Yeah.
I was like, bro. I said to him, I was like, bro, this is the UK. We like to get to the end of the month. So we know what I mean? Let's see projections. We know what we're doing for the month.
We know what we're doing, on God.
And then we're gonna know what our attribute.
Oh, God.
This nigga, I said month end. This nigga was still calling me for month end. I was like, are you good?
Yeah.
What the hell's going on there?
He's
doing too much.
And I just said, you know what? Yeah, block. One day I just realized, Papi is gone.
Papa, you go. Cause look.
No.
Damn.
Make me laugh.
You got to pay for services now.
Fam, listen, bro. I get bad shit. Mr. Toby, I need your assistance, please. I'm one of your subscribers on YouTube. The fuck? You know what I'm saying?
And
Please unsubscribe. You know what I'm saying? Fam, I get this shit all the time, bro. So I don't blame someone like Omale, fam.
That will go.
You know what I'm saying? All these guys are in your DMs, fam, asking you for money. They don't even know you, bro.
that's crazy.
You got me.
It's crazy that you would think that he would you really think he would respond and be like, I got you?
Yeah, bro. But then if you think about like this,
It's the jumper.
Exactly. These guys are probably in the DMs, like, you get what I'm saying, just going in and that, bro. You get me? Like, at
They
the end
got
of the
nothing
day,
to lose, that's for sure.
They ain't got nothing to lose.
Yeah, there's nothing to lose.
You get what I'm saying? But if you think about it, just because you're listening to the podcast, that doesn't mean, bro. You get me? Now, at some point, the people that I've been supporting, yes, I might,
Yeah, we know them, innit?
We will know them and everything.
We know the people that support you. We know them.
developed that relationship with you and everything. Yeah. We can assist you or whatever the case is. You got me? Because we plan on doing that.
Right.
You know, but just don't jump out of the woodworks and say
You got to play your cards right.
you gotta play your cards.
I
right,
need your
bruh.
assistance.
I need your assistance, bro. You know what I'm saying? And listen, and just like that, my fan page is gone, bro.
You need to service it, bro.
I need to service this.
If you're not servicing it, bro,
It cannot run. You need to say it cannot run, bro.
On God.
Nah, but that is mad.
That shit
is
was
mad.
hilarious as well, man. Listen, bro, it's been a good episode, bro.
No doubt.
It's
No
been a
doubt.
good episode, my guy. You know what I'm saying? And listen, bro, we definitely appreciate you
No doubt.
for what you're doing for the culture, for real.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You go what I'm saying, for what you're doing for the culture and everything, because we understand Afrobeat is still growing in the States. And
No
that.
question.
You know, like in terms of the radio plays and that, I don't know how it works over there, obviously, but you probably might be able to attest to that.
No question.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, are the music being played in the radio stations like as often right now?
It's definitely changing, but I feel like it's a slow progression as far as crossing over into actual like powerhouse radio. You know what I mean? And Wiz and Burna, I feel like are kind of helping to do that.
They're doing that.
Records like Essence that was getting played on Clear Channel like every 5 minutes.
Wow.
That's a good example. So it's definitely changing. The atmosphere is definitely changing. I don't know where it's gonna go, but I feel like if the right people are doing it and they have the right intentions, we can guard the gates properly and it can grow.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I really dread Afrobeat being turned into some like major label old white guy money grab.
You know what, that is the
That's a
problem.
big fear of mine. But I feel like the way it's moving, it's controlled by Africans and it can stay that way if they move correctly.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
It's
I hope.
controlled.
You know what I
Like
mean?
most of the stakeholders are still African.
Exactly.
Still.
I hope
it's still going through
that way.
Maven.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
still
it's still
going
go-
through the
yeah,
OGs.
yeah, yeah.
It's still, and if they manage to keep that, I think it'll
The essence of it.
Exactly. Because I
essence
think
of
that's why Afrobeat is so dope too, because it's very culturally based.
Very cultural.
Even for the young bucks, they know it's African music and it comes from a place. It's spiritual.
Yeah.
Even
Nah,
if-
for real.
Even if it's new pop music, it's still African and it's still there's an
very
essence of the
spiritual,
spirit in the music still.
Yep.
And even the young bucks are doing a good job of keeping that in it. You know, not making like cookie cutter Afrobeat, because I feel like we all know when it starts getting like this has no soul in it, this has no Africa in it.
That's it.
We'll know.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's-
I think that's the
You know what I
difference
mean?
Afrobeat's got. Because if you make, say, like a Chinese man does it now, we would know this
You
is
would know
this
that
is a
this is
knockoff.
not authentic.
This is exactly.
And no one's really even trying to do that because they know don't play with that.
No,
like
you can't
it's
play
an
with that.
African thing, and it can be. But that's the thing. It's very open though. Like Afrobeats is super open because, for example, in like Japan and places like China, it's huge.
Yeah, they've got they've got
what I'm
some.
saying?
They've got like Chinese groups that are doing it.
Straight
as well.
up, and good
But
for them.
obviously, yeah.
They're not gonna get
Yeah.
respected in the whole scene because
of
it just
course
doesn't work. But I still happy to see them.
Try it.
I'm still happy to see them taking in African culture in a positive way.
Yeah.
I don't give a
Right.
fuck
Yeah.
who it is.
Yeah,
Do you know
It's
what?
still good.
it's still good
That's
for
how
the
I feel
culture.
about
Yeah,
it.
it's good for the movement.
Do you know
Definitely.
what? It's so funny that we're saying this, yeah, but something just literally just came into my mind. When I look at the likes of Wale, you know, he's one of the people tend to forget that when Wale first came out, yeah, Wale had songs with Lady Gaga and everything.
Yeah,
had
he
big
was
tunes.
huge.
Wale was
was
the dude.
huge.
Wale had a big run.
yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But I think Wale, at some point, I don't know what happened to his career.
So this has been talked about in Seattle because he spends a lot of time in Seattle. I don't know if you've noticed that.
Yeah.
He's in Seattle a lot randomly, and we're just like, what is he doing here? Like, what?
You know what I mean? I just
What's
don't
he
know.
doing?
Yeah, I just don't know because at some point, yes, he wanted to tap into the culture,
Yep.
but it just
Seemed
didn't.
like it didn't work.
It just didn't work. It just didn't stick.
Yeah. That's the risk you take when you try new things. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't.
Sometimes it doesn't work. And you know what? Talking about that, yeah, when he was doing it, yeah, social media was not what it is today.
Not at all.
Right? And Afrobeats was not really accepted in the States at the time.
That's true too.
So I think that
Bigger
kinda,
risk he took.
a very big
Yeah.
risk. And I think that kind
Very,
of literally just fucked up his whole shit.
Kind of did.
You get what I'm saying?
did, yeah.
Yeah, you know, because when I look at someone like him as well, and I look at this guy right now, this guy who was in was it Power?
Rotimi.
Rotimi.
Rotimi, yeah.
Rotimi right now, he's getting a lot of success
Yeah, he is.
in the culture now.
But he's an R&B singer though, so it's a little different, right?
Cross
Is
is
that
a bit
real
of a
different?
yeah.
His crossover appeal,
Yeah.
his crossover appeal is different.
I saw a post. Is Tiwa Savage wrote to his cousin?
Yeah. Apparently
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
Apparently they're
I
related.
heard that too.
Oh yeah.
They're related. Yeah.
I saw a post and everything, and like he was talking about it, saying,
Yeah.
"Yo, you can't believe who's my cousin." Now
They did the 23andMe and figured it out.
Yeah, I know, right? That was crazy.
I'm just playing. How'd they figure that out?
I don't know how the fuck they figured
They
it
must
out.
have known since, but they did not just put it out. I think.
Do you know what? But you know what? Shout out to him though, because when I look at him right now, he's doing because he tried his career in the States and everything, in terms of the R&B and everything.
Yeah.
You know, it didn't really pop like that.
No, he had a big song, but it didn't like.
Yeah, it didn't really pop.
It didn't roll over.
Power helped his image and all
Kept
that.
him relevant.
Yeah, kept him very relevant.
Yeah.
But then he made a very smart move. He got into the Afrobeat scene and everything. And fam, his songs are being played and all
He's
that.
going.
Yeah.
He's
Funny,
going at the right
funny you
time.
mentioned that because I know we went to his opening party. You remember?
yeah.
His album launch.
Here.
Funny enough, yeah, the one he done here. Funny enough, he started he was always loved the Afrobeat scene.
Yeah.
He's always been into it.
Yeah,
but
that's-
he's not put it out onto like being on Afrobeat.
You know
artist.
why?
I heard him say that.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what? I think because he knew his background, his
He knew his heritage.
Yeah. He's
He's one of them
he-
kids where he
Yep. He's
they
always
kept
been
him
in touch
grounded.
with his
Yeah.
Nigerian heritage.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
can
That's
tell.
what I was talking
yeah.
about at the beginning. That helped it, like that
definitely
that's a big.
helps.
He knew that was a big part of who he is, so his transition seemed more genuine, right?
yeah,
And it seemed
absolutely.
more like he actually meant it.
But then also Wale as well. I believe Wale knew his heritage as well. though.
I think
Wale-
it's just.
Because Wale's from DC, right?
Go ahead.
Nah, because Wale was identified as Nigerian.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I'm saying.
He was more, although he was American. When I first heard about Wale,
Wale, the name.
that was
yeah.
the first thing I got to know about him was he's Nigerian.
He's Nigerian,
He was in
yeah,
touch
same
with
here,
his
so-
back, with his roots. He really was.
Really?
Yeah.
Because that.
Yes, correct. But if we actually want to be sincere and honest with ourselves, we have to give Wale a lot of respect.
Absolutely.
No question.
He took a risk when no one wanted to take the risk.
That's what I was gonna say.
With Nigerians, going to Nigeria, doing stuff for Nigerians. when-
Yes.
No, straight up. Before it was cool.
Before it was cool to do songs with Wizkid and that.
And what I.
Gotta give that guy some respect.
Now you
No
gotta give
doubt.
the guy some respect.
What I'm noticing too is we're talking about him in a way like you guys are talking about him in a way that is like kind of respectful. Like he didn't get what he deserved out of it, but he was one of the first to do it, and he'll always have that.
Exactly.
That'll always be a thing that I
Exactly.
think especially Nigerians that knew he was doing it, they'll always respect him for that.
Yeah.
And that's you
definitely.
can't. That's the type of respect that's hard to earn. Like you can't have a hit song and get that type of respect. You can't.
Sure.
It's
Yeah,
from
yeah.
really trying and making a genuine effort. And maybe it didn't work, but we remember that you did that before a lot
You
of people
did that.
did,
Him-
and you'll always have respect for that.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely.
definitely.
Him and Akon, they really championed it.
That's my Senegalese fam right there.
Yeah. You got me. Him and Akon, they really championed it and everything when it was cool to do so. You got what I mean?
When
And
it wasn't cool to do.
Yeah.
when it wasn't cool to do so. And sometimes when I look at it and everything, I hope, you know, as these artists are mega big right now, right? They need to do the favors that he did for them.
Yeah. I hope he gets it. I hope he sees the
You
return
got
on what he
me?
did.
He needs to get a return and
No,
everything.
I think in the
Put him in the songs, put him in the albums and
That's the thing,
everything.
because it's not too late for that. Like
It's not too late
that
for that.
now the Afrobeat artists could look out for him and say, "Come."
You are
That's
one
what
of
I
us.
hope. Yeah, that's what I hope happens.
You are
for
one
him.
of us because when you look at his career in the hip hop scene,
It's over.
it's over.
That shit is frugal.
You got what I mean? It's over.
It's frugal. It's very
But,
frugal.
but then again, do you think he's kind of he's got something to do with his personal kind of attitude? Because I've seen him in a few interviews.
that's been brought up before.
Yeah, it's a bit. He doesn't like. I've seen him in a few interviews when he does with African, media and stuff. He doesn't. He gives up the kind of like I'm American, doing you a favor kind of attitude.
I don't. Yeah,
I've heard
seen
people
it.
say that.
Yeah, I've seen it with my eyes. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
So that's the vibe you got off of him.
Yeah.
Okay.
But this, I don't know him personally. I'm just saying. off of
that's what I'm
interviews.
saying. I don't
Yeah.
know him, but off
Yeah,
interviews, yes, you can actually get that vibe in there.
Yeah.
You know.
But still, he gets.
But then at
massive
the same
respect
time,
still. massive
fact,
respect.
when
Yeah,
no
of
one
course.
was giving this guy any shine and everything.
It don't take away from what he did.
Yeah, it doesn't
No,
take
it
away from
doesn't.
what he did, bro. If you know what I mean. So shout out to all this man, then, bro.
Yeah. Definitely.
Shout out to all this man, then. You get me? And also for the Davido show, just before we close, Davido obviously his show in Lagos, he's bringing in Skepta and Tion as well, isn't it?
Oh, Tion. Oh yeah.
That's gonna be so massive.
Oh, I didn't know
Skepta
Tion.
in that atmosphere. Oh my
Tion Wayne,
goodness.
Skepta, and Simba.
Oh, Simba has been in Nigeria for a while
Simba.
now. Simba, yeah.
Simba.
Now, shout out Simba, but
Bro,
Simba,
shout out Simba, bro.
he's been doing bits.
That guy's a speeder, bro.
Yeah, he's been doing bits. He's been
Simba.
doing bits. He's been
You know
doing
what I'm
bits.
saying?
bro.
He's been in Lagos for a couple
I think
days.
of Diamond Platinums when you say that.
You say Simba, yeah. You know what? That's why he calls himself a soul. Yeah. So I saw that and everything. You know, flipping. Skepta's gonna be there.
It's gonna be massive.
Feels as well.
Feels is gonna be
It's
there.
gonna be massive.
You go. I mean, Simba's gonna be there. Bare artists are gonna be there, and obviously he's gonna tear that shit down.
It's gonna
That's
be.
gonna be wicked.
He's
That,
gonna
like
tear
I said,
that
that'll
shit
be a
down.
true homecoming that he's had coming for a long
That's
time.
a homecoming.
That is a homecoming.
That's a homecoming.
Because remember, not too long ago, Fount actually done a concert on his behalf, bro.
He wasn't even there, right?
He wasn't
And
there.
he
I
wasn't
remember
there.
that.
That shit crazy.
He needs to be there. Yeah.
Fam, that shit crazy. Yeah. When I hear him talk, I'll be like, yo, you know, I have a leader of the camp and everything.
Yeah,
I always come back. I'm like thinking, what the fuck?
No, the camp, the base is massive.
Fam, they have a leader, bro.
Yeah.
They have someone to talk to who will now, pass the message to everybody.
So how does a leader thing work? You get what I'm saying? Does everyone who is in the camp, all over the world or whatever, they have a go-to guy?
I think it's just the most prominent one.
Yeah.
That everybody's like, oh, this guy is
This
close
is
to
the leader.
close to your
Doesn't
guy.
that seem
So
like-
let's listen to
So what makes the person the leader, bro?
because you're close to the source, isn't it? The more closer to the source, the more.
I feel like that thing kind of just presents itself, and it's just
I
kind of
know.
like, oh, that's what it
That
is.
is-
It's not
yeah.
like a deciding. It's just kind of like it.
I know, fam,
it's there.
That shit is crazy. I saw that shit, yeah. I couldn't believe it. I was laughing as hell, bro. You get me? He's like, yeah, sometimes I pick up the phone and I call the leader of the camp and everything. I'm like thinking, what?
Like, yo, this
Who's
is calm
that?
down. Yeah, calm down. I'm trying to use
You
an
know what I'm
alphabet.
It's lady of the comp, yeah.
Fam, the leader of the camp, bro.
leader.
You get
Who's
me?
that?
Nah, that shit is crazy and everything. Do you know what? I was just going through my phone right now, yeah, and doing the press conference for this concert and everything. One of the guys apparently from Wizkid's group or whatever, he came to represent right there as well.
Okay.
Oh, the
get me?
Godson guy.
Yeah, I think that's him and everything. And he said, listen, guys, listen, Tati BG and FC, we are in this together, boom, 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 boom. And like he was repping the thing proper. You get what I'm saying? And to me, that was what I was saying. Things like this, yeah. When you do things like this, everybody will shut up. You get what I'm saying? All the people that are trying to cause the division and everything,
You can't say much to it.
you cannot say much to it.
Yeah.
But when you're the big dog, the artist, and you keep quiet, indirectly, you're still egging on the whole bullshit.
Yeah. Oh, man. Indirectly, but you're not directly, but because you
Yeah.
might as well be busy and you don't care.
Yeah.
You
That
might
could
be
be.
caught up, but you might be doing Coachella, bro.
Yeah.
You might be doing your own thing, and then you do.
You might have bigger concerns at the moment. Yeah.
I gotta say, you might be doing
Coachella.
Coachella, bro. This guy that fool.
Well, I know big business for none of that, bro.
This guy that fool.
That's real though, because
Yeah, that's true.
everybody's situation is their situation.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
absolutely,
saying?
bro.
So it's easy to look in on their situation, but you can't look out from what they're. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, bro.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But listen, should we call it a day, bro?
Oh, it's been a good time.
We've had a
We've
good-
been talking
had
for a
good
minute
time.
too.
Fam,
Time flies when you're having fun.
I'm telling you, bro. Sometimes
man.
sometimes we're here like 2.5 hours, and by the time we look at the clock, we'll be like, God damn,
That's how long we're going now.
let's go home, bro.
It was 5 hours.
I know, it's mad, bro.
Yeah.
It's mad, but it's been a good time, bro. You got me?
doubt.
Cole, my guy, you know what time it is, bro.
Always,
You get me? Cadence, you know what time it is.
Been a pleasure, my G.
You get me? Kels, you know what time it is, bro.
Yes, sir.
You get me?
man.
My J lives here.
Anytime, bro. Just
It's
pop
family
by,
now.
Pop
Lace
by,
it, bro.
pop
And if
by
That's it,
anytime.
bro.
I'd love to have y'all. What would be so dope? It's a big dream, but I'm just gonna
Yeah,
put it
yeah.
out there now.
Nah, talk to me.
If I had y'all on my show in the States, that would be
It
so
will
dope.
happen. It will
Listen,
happen.
that is gonna.
Because if
That
y'all
is
can make
fam.
it, I'd just dedicate a whole show to y'all, and it would just be y'all show
fam,
with me.
Fam, if you invite us,
We are gonna
try
come.
to invite us, we are gonna come.
You guys are officially invited. Now just get the paperwork in order.
No, fam, we are gonna
Yeah.
come. You get what I mean? We have the passports.
Seattle.
Lip
Seattle,
sync.
yeah, Seattle,
You
yeah.
get what I'm saying?
Seattle, here we come.
These are British.
No, Lipsy.
bro, you know what I'm
Lipsy
saying?
knows my show, and he knows I'm not joking. If you guys can get to the studio, we'll have a whole
We
show
are-
about y'all's podcast.
Listen,
and
bro,
we'll hold it down.
we are dead ass, right?
I'd love to open up that
Give us a
platform for y'all.
date. Give us a date, maybe in a month or two or whatever the case is.
Yeah.
Everyone get that shit together because obviously we all have our 9 to 5s and everything.
There it is.
Book our holidays, even if it's a weekend or something. We
I'm
can
dead serious.
Go in,
Yeah.
do your show and
I'm
everything.
putting the vision out there now when we make it
we
real
are gonna
now.
be there, bro.
Yeah. That would be so dope. That'd be
We're
full
gonna be
circle.
there. And
Full
fam,
circle.
anytime you come into the country as well,
It's fam.
come on here, bro. You
It's
know
fam.
what I'm saying?
Yeah. And another thing, maybe I should save that for later, but through the connections I'm making, I really would love to help push some of the people I'm interviewing towards you guys too.
Absolutely, bro.
Because I can vouch for the product here, so I can say,
we
no,
definitely appreciate that, bro.
go visit my guys and have a real convo with them.
We
You know what
definitely
I mean?
appreciate that, bro.
No doubt.
You get what I'm saying?
doubt.
And also, if you want the people to obviously to see what you're doing, to hear you out and everything, just shout your platforms and everything, bro.
You can find me at Lace Cadence. That's LACECADENCE, Lace Cadence. And you can always go to kexp.org and just click shows. You'll see my show, Overnight Afrobeats. They always have 2 weeks worth of music, so you can listen to my show in the archives anytime you want. Just hit up kexp.org, search my show, Overnight Afrobeats. You'll be right there.
Right there, bro. You get what I'm saying? It's gonna be right there on the screen. You get what I'm saying?
Lace Cadence.
It's gonna be right
Yes,
there
sir.
on
My
the screen,
brothers.
bro.
Been a great
You get
time,
me?
man.
Nah, it's been a great time having you, bro. And also, if you're just coming here for the first time, you get what I'm saying? Or you've been coming back every week.
There it is.
And some of you that have been around since the beginning, salute to you guys.
Yeah,
You know what
those
I'm
are the
saying?
ones that need salutes.
That's
yeah.
it, bro.
The old timers.
That's it, the old timers, bro.
They
OG.
keep the thing
The
going.
OGs
They
of
keep the
old
thing
time
going.
TV.
You know what I'm saying? But listen, the old timers, as you guys are sliding into the DMs and that, also leave a comment. You know what I'm saying? On the YouTube channel to help the algorithm, bro.
Remember
You know
the
what I'm
right
saying?
order, too.
Leave a comment, leave a like. You got me
Then the
share it.
DMs,
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
You got what I'm saying?
And then go in the DMs.
And then go into the
And then
DM,
you can
bro.
drop a DM.
Exactly, bro. You know what I'm saying? And listen, share the videos, watch the videos. You know what I'm saying? Share this, tell a friend to tell a friend.
Or tell an enemy to tell a friend.
This is Fresh Off the Boat Show.
Tell
You know
whoever
what I'm
you
saying?
want, you know what I'm saying?
That's it, bro. Anything where you here for here. Not true.
Not true.
You know what I'm saying? Everything, yeah, bro. Because we are getting bigger. And bigger. And bigger. And bigger, nigga. You got me.